Hello everyone, I'm the Chosen One and welcome back to Fire Emblem Radiant on Blind, but before that, we're gonna have a little fun today. We're going to have a little fun today. Today, I want to just hang out with chat a bit. I want us to talk about the new era. We're in a new era. Nintendo Switch 2. There's Treehouses. I almost forgot about them. I want to react to them on stream. Tellius is coming to Nintendo Switch 2. So it's still in theme of the stream. And that's a bar, by the way. Yes, that's a, what? It's not working. Don't you dare not work ever again. Don't you dare not work ever again. Don't you dare ever not work ever again. I said that's a bar. There we go. How you doing, Night Night? How you doing, Coleman? Coleman, that's crazy. That is so funny. So wait, founding member isn't just the first. Well, I guess founding member exists on YouTube too. I didn't know that was a thing, and I guess it's for like the first, I guess, 20 people, I assume. It has to be within the first 20 people. I'm guessing. That, or it updates every time you change the name and you officially were the first person to become a member after the name change, which is just hilarious to me. Implying you need to not be playing Radiant Dawn to have fun. I didn't say that. Anyway, Coleman says, I guess it was because of the name. It might be because of that. So it says you're the first person. Also, you're gonna be you're the first and only person to be the founding member of Cherodio. Dang, Cherodio stole one of my fans. That's crazy. Well, I'm glad you supported Cherodio. Hopefully you'll continue and support the Chosen as well. That's funny. That's actually really funny. Maybe it's not it's because of the name change. Maybe it just means like first few people. Anyway, Nintendo. Let's just do Nintendo. It's time. Let's see. Let's look into what Nintendo's been showing off. Let's see here. It's in Nintendo of America? Okay, so let's just go to Nintendo America and let's see what stuff they have for us. Oh, they were live? Wait, were they live? Oh no, these are videos, okay. Well, let's see here. Let's go in order. What you guys want to see first? What do you guys want to see first? 1 day ago, 1 day ago, 1 day ago, 12 hours. Ooh, okay, let's go. Yeah, let's go in order. What do you guys think? You guys want to go in order? Well, let's see. Did we see this? Is this new? Oh no! I mean, this is new. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, let's get.
How was class?
It's good. Oh, I invited Jen too. What you doing?
I am saving Hyrule right now. Let me show you.
Oh man! Oh wow!
Hero.
What are you up to?
They're so awkward.
Defeated by flowers.
You're still there, Ash? Come on.
Wait. There's no way we have Radiant Dawn AI Radiant Dawn AI voice acting. It's back. Wait, so these are the guys who dubbed Radiant Dawn. I knew it. I knew they sounded familiar. These are the guys who voiced in Radiant Dawn. The AI voice acting is back.
What are you up to?
I am being defeated by flowers.
You're still there,
Interesting
Ash?
maneuver.
I don't know what to say, man.
Hi.
Hey.
I want to see you guys.
Okay, her voice acting is better.
Hey, Jen.
Hey.
Wait, Jen, are you working today?
Later.
What is that? Are you a... Jen, are you a duck?
Oh, I'm a goose.
What?
Okay, I have to take a closer look at this.
This is too funny.
I haven't seen this before. That's so random.
So basically, you have all these tasks to do, like stealing his crop, stealing his boots, and now I'm stealing his hat.
Creating mischief. I like it.
Noah's flirting.
今日めっちゃ天気いいね
How you doing, Val?
カナ何その部屋
ピザ屋さん。
ピザ屋さん
この前行ったとこに
Yo, guys, this is so wholesome.
あそこのイタリアン美味しかった
I'm getting
カナ
goosebumps.
すごい食べてたよねいやカナが一番
I won't lie, I'm getting goosebumps. This is like, we're in a new era. We're in a new era, guys.
ショーケースみたい。わあ、美味しそう。
いや今度みんなでケーキも行きたいねみんな行ってる
いつ行く
Hey,
Hey,
what's up?
I'm stuck.
You're stuck.
Yeah.
Oh, you know these two are Zelda fans. You saw their profile pictures. They're definitely Zelda fans.
could you help me out?
Yeah, sure. Let me see.
Alexander and Kay. I see you, my Zelda boys.
Okay. Oh, yeah. I remember that bit. Let me turn my camera on.
It keeps telling me nearby down below.
Well, where have you looked so far?
I've looked for like a cave. I've looked for some side entrances.
What if you tried looking a little farther away?
You know, wait. This is
Okay.
kind of
Yeah,
fire.
have a look around down there.
Maybe there's this well.
Yeah.
But it's closed.
You know, wait. This is kind of fire now I think about it. Because, like, this will be amazing for my game dates. Yeah, because, like, let's say there's two people that want to, like, play a game together, and, like, this makes it very easy without using Discord. And, you know, like, yeah, the frame rate's a little weird, but, like, let's say you just want to hang out with a friend and talk to them, and it's like you just feel like chilling, but you're like, oh, I happen to be playing my Switch. Okay, yeah, I'll boot it up, and then we'll play. And then it's like you can hear the other person plays, you can watch them while you're doing something else. Like, this has so much potential. And then, like, even potential if you're both playing the game, a single player game, and let's say one of you wants to, like, yeah, this has a lot of potentials. One of you, like, maybe you want to play the same exact game at the same time, and you want to, like, follow each other in the same area and, like, help each other, like, or one is helping and the other, like, dang, this is kind of cool. Just use Discord. That's the thing. Like, I get it. I'm not setting up my Nintendo webcam to use my Nintendo Zoom. I mean, no. I get that, but it's more so like... Yeah, but with Discord, don't you need a capture card? Discord, you need a capture card, right? I'm talking about, like, people that are not streamers. Like, let's say people just want to, like, casually play together. Discord, you need a computer, and you also need a capture card. I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong. But, like, people that just want to, like... No? Wait, you don't need a capture card to show your gameplay? So right now I want to show my Switch game. Yeah, exactly. You need your capture card. That's what I'm saying, chat. Like, I'm saying, it's like, we forget because we're all gamers, and most of us have, like, you know, we have a capture card and stuff, but not everyone has a capture card. So, like, yeah, like, well, everyone's gonna be emulating anyway because PCs are cheaper than this. Okay, you need to relax. The console's not one that we're not even. No, chat. We're not getting into the price controversy in this stream. I'm just gonna let you guys know right now. I am not talking about the price controversy on this stream. That's all I've been seeing. It's the least thing I want to talk about because it's like everyone's talking about it. It's getting boring now. I don't want to talk about it. I'm here for my hype, for the Nintendo hype. That's what I'm here for. You can make jokes. I don't mind if people make jokes. It's perfectly fine. But we're not, as far as discussing it seriously, that's not what this stream is for. I'm here to get hype for Nintendo, the new Nintendo era. I could care less about that. I could care less about that.
Oh, there it is.
There it is.
Nice. Okay, I got it.
I'm just gonna be a fanboy. That's who I am. I'm gonna be excited for my Nintendo stuff. That stuff is personal. I'll deal with that stuff on my own. I'm not trying to talk about that. That just brings my hype down.
Do you want to try again?
よし、じゃあセリカサナは前出たら右か左か教えて。
オッケー
で
No wonder one of the launch titles is about gold mining. That's crazy.
なるべく2人で行こう。
そうだね、ちょっと様子見た方がいいかも。
一旦上から。
いいよいいよ。落ち着いていこう。一旦ここ全員いるからドリンク入れちゃう。
やった。ナイスカバー。ナイスナイスナイス。ラスト10秒、ここから塗ろう。
もう前出よ前出よ前出よ。前出よ前出よ。どうだ？
This is so wholesome. This is so wholesome.
Too confident. We got this. Ready? Ready to win?
Let's do
It's
it.
impressive that they got a webcam on such small hardware. Yeah, I agree. It's pretty... I like this showcase because it's really showing the potential that this has for families. I really appreciate Nintendo for that.
That one. Again. Now go.
That's a hard one.
Come on, Mom.
Really appreciate Nintendo for that.
All right, should we just meet in the center here?
Yeah, coming across.
Oh, I need to see this. I need to see
All right,
this.
you guys ready?
I want to get a cool pose going on.
3,
2, 1. Oh, that's the shot.
Oh, I love that.
Oh, that's the shot. That's the shot, guys.
where are we racing?
Oh, what about Shy Guy Bazaar?
Yeah, into Mario Brothers Circuit.
Nice.
Reigning champ over here.
Whoa, did you see that? There was like 5 different places within... Oh, you're already racing before... Wait, you're driving before the countdown?
Immediately losing it.
Liz and I are like winning up here.
Where are you at?
I'm right behind you.
Don't peek too early.
Time to take my rightful place as first.
I think what people don't understand is that...
Wow, okay.
Here's what I need you guys to know. Also, you know how, like, let's say you're a streamer too, and you wanna, like, share screen so everyone could... That setup's very difficult. Because, like, it takes power from your computer, and then you have to, like, set it up. This is good for streamers, because, like, let's say... I want to show everyone's like gameplay at the bottom, and it's like you guys could just see what I'm seeing, and it's all in one system. Like it's all in one place. It's not taking from the console. It's right from the console. So like all that is being, you know what I'm trying to say? Like you don't have to worry about all that Discord stuff. So it's like it's a good alternative too in general. Like I think it works because let's say we usually don't show each other's screens, but in the case we do, it's like there's an alternative for it. I think that could be pretty neat. There's like a lot of little neat possibilities with this I could see people coming up with. Like, there's a lot of potential. I'm really excited. Like, off-stream and on-stream. There's a lot of things you could do with this. Really wholesome video. I love that. That was great. Now, let's get into the meat and potatoes. Because now, it's time for Mario Kart. Let me know if the sound is good. If it's too loud, you guys could tell me. If it's too loud, let me know.
Hey everybody, welcome back. This is Nintendo Treehouse Live, Nintendo Switch 2. I am Demetrius, and I'm joined here with Sam and Kendra. And this is Mario Kart World. All right, I'm so excited. It's all right, Sam.
I'm excited
why don't
too.
we talk about what we're going to be doing here?
Yeah, so this is Mario Kart World, and as the name implies, there is a whole new world of Mario Kart to explore.
Oh my goodness! Look at these animations.
We're not going to be able to get into super deep.
Look at the way they dance
today. As you saw in the direct yesterday,
hey, they're getting jiggy with it.
Mario Kart World Direct.
Look at
that will give us
Toad.
the deep dive.
Yo, guys, I'm sorry. Are you seeing this? Yo, this is Mario Kart. This art style, though, is so good. It's so, like, this is so crazy. Like, compared to Mario Kart 8, it's just, like, so different. I'm loving just the new aesthetic. Like, this is cool.
So stay tuned for that. But for right now, this is...
What I like is that usually Mario Kart selection screens do not look like this. They went for a whole different vibe. Usually it's just a bunch of heads, and it's like all on one screen. They went for like actual like stock photos. kind of like a fighting game, like Smash Brothers, but then like there's a bunch of pages. Holy cow! It makes it look like there's so many characters. I mean, there is, but like that's 7, 12. That's 12 in one page, and there's 7 pages. Oh my goodness, that's crazy. That's like 84. Isn't that like 84 characters? Wait, am I doing the math wrong? I might be doing the math wrong. Holy cow. Yeah, 84. Guys, there's 84 characters. 84! Wait. Guys, there's 84 characters! That's like Super Smash Brothers level. What the heck? No wonder Mario Kart 8 lasted a decade. That's what I'm saying. 84 characters? And then they're like all modeled, and you see, I think people are not like, this is kind of crazy.
Really just gonna be a first.
That's like, you know how Super Smash Brothers is like such a big achievement in gaming? Like, this is kind of crazy. That's 84 characters.
And today,
you know how long this is gonna last us?
The new flow for how Grand Prix works in this game.
And people are complaining.
We're starting out on the character
That's kind of
screen,
crazy.
and
I won't lie.
Highlight some of the cool
I can't believe they do little dances. That's so funny.
Got that little
Mario
dance
doing his
going.
little shimmy.
Yeah.
Luigi.
You look so cute. Earlier you had it on Toad.
Everyone has new designs. This is so sick.
Yes, I mean, come
Look at the Toad Waddle. The cow.
He's ready to rumble.
He really does. He's ready to throw down.
Waluigi.
Yo. We're gonna stick with Mario.
Yes.
I'm gonna be on this screen for like an hour.
And we could see that we've got these fully formed vehicles now. We're no longer selecting individual cart parts like we were in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. We could still see the details, so you can still get your stats. And we've got some really cool.
Wait, so you can't customize your cart anymore?
Yeah.
Ooh, I don't know. How are people gonna feel about that? I wonder. That's interesting. That's an interesting choice.
Nice.
So you can't adjust.
We're gonna do the mushroom cup. You could
Wonder what's the purpose for that? They removed it.
Mario Brothers Circuit, Crown City, Whistle Stop Summit, DK Spaceport, and then on the map. You could see that these courses are actually connected in a physical world, and we are going to drive between them in the Grand Prix flow. But we'll show them.
So that's the concept. I had a feeling that's so within the cup. There's multiple races, but it's a world. That's why it's called Mario Kart World. And within the world, you go to the different place. Oh no, that's sick. That's sick. What? Nightness, it's funny that they talk about the lack of cart customization like it's a feature. I mean, I prefer this, but that's still a funny way. But it is funny. Yeah, the way I see is that they simplified it because there's other, like, it'll be too much maybe. I kind of don't mind either. Like, I don't really care too much about cart customization. It's not that of a big deal. I mean, we're taking it back to, like, the Mario Kart Wii era. I'm okay with this. Like, yeah, you can't have wheels, but it's like, that's not that big of a deal. It's like, each cart comes with their own wheels, so it's like, might as well. It was kind of goofy, too, like, picking, like, the weirdest cart combination. Like, I was never big on, like, even customizing too much. Like, as long as I find my car, I'm gonna use the same one all the time. So it's, like, not even that big of a deal to me. And honestly, like, I'm so excited.
And we're gonna do the mushroom cup. You can see we've got 4 brand new courses here: Mario Brothers Circuit, Crown City, Whistle Stop Summit, DK Spaceport, and then on the map. You could see that these courses are actually connected in a physical world, and we are going to drive between them in the Grand Prix flow. But we'll show a little bit more of that later. So let's do Mushroom Cup, and we're gonna go with 100.
I'm just gonna skip through this because I don't want to spoil every surprise.
Yeah, 24 racers on the starting grid. If you think
Yo.
about Mario Kart is like a mathematical formula for potential chaos. Increasing the number of
This is
of
exciting.
users to 24 is a very significant
They go
variable
grind on
in
the
increasing
side.
that
You see
chaos.
that, right?
That's what we need.
Yes,
we need
yes,
that chaos.
absolutely.
That's what makes it so good. You never know
This
what's gonna
looks
happen.
so exciting,
Alright,
guys.
Oh, nice. That was clutch.
The
Right
bombs
into
even
second
explode
place.
differently.
Alright.
They don't blow you up
Yeah.
this time.
Battle here,
Look at
though.
the first, second, like
got it.
first and
Got it.
second place thing.
So lucky there. Both got some
Ew, so
points.
much animations. Everything's so
Still got so
clean
much
and
more.
classic
Yeah,
looking.
that's a new item. That's a
I love how the
shell.
classic
And one
aesthetic.
thing I want to say too is you'll note the way the bomb is behind Mario. It's actually being held there without Sam having to hold down a button.
Correct.
That's
Oh,
Yeah.
they fixed that.
And it's very helpful. I
They
will say.
fixed that. That's
Items
cool.
automatically assume that defensive position. You no longer have to hold a button down. Yeah, I'll
Oh,
do
it's
that
satisfying.
again. Yeah,
That's
it's really,
satisfying.
it's really fun to do. So if you think about like in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, you have those. You have
That's
those
how
anti-pose
lightning
and now it's
looks.
raining.
What?
You were quite ahead in first, but
It starts. Weather
looks
just
like
starts happening in the
everyone
middle
has
of the
details.
You can
race.
see
That's
how Mario's
crazy.
hat gets wet in the rain.
Oh yeah.
It's
Look
so
at that.
The
cool.
course is getting
Yep.
completely wet too. It's changing.
It takes a lot
the
to
way it
impress
looks,
me,
so
but
it's
wow.
awesome.
Okay, I've got
No,
a
like
little bit
this
of a
is
lead here, so I'll finish with a
cool.
little flourish.
Look at that.
Look and look at the little.
Boom.
Oh, that's so sick. You could
Good
grind on
job,
the
Zane.
rails.
Yes.
Thank you. I'm proud of that. I'm happy with the way that went.
And Mario looks amazing with the crown on
Yeah.
top of the hat.
What are these characters? Have you guys been seeing on Twitter like all the characters people been finding, and then they all have costumes? Look at Bowser. What's he wearing? Snowman. Are you guys are seeing this, right? Snowman. Snowman. That's a character. That it looks hacked. That looks like if that's hacked. It's not
Two
though.
hats going on.
Well, that's this could be a very temporary state, so please no early congratulations.
You know, I just got so excited.
That music, the jazz is back.
Next race.
All right, so we'll get on to the next race, and as you can see here, yeah, it's drawing our path to Crown City, and that's because
Okay.
well, we're starting the next course, but we're still here at Mario Brothers Circuit. And that's because we're not
They're
just
still
gonna automatically be transported
racing.
to Crown City. We're going to drive there. These courses are connected in a world.
Oh, don't miss your boost.
Oh, no, I was too busy.
Oh, I love that they start riding already. That's crazy. Yo, look at Bowser Jr. Bowser Jr. looks sick.
Yeah.
Here.
Yeah, so we're on the road now.
Snowman is
Oh,
killing me.
Goomba.
Poor
That
Goomba.
snowman is killing me.
We're on the
That
road.
looks like that looks like.
Head on
That's okay.
collision.
You
Guys, remember
That's
Action
good.
Replay back in the
There's a lot
day?
of
That
obstacles
looks like
for
some
us. There's a
Action
whole lot of
Replay
movement.
hacking or
Keep
something.
moving,
That does
try
not
to
look
go around.
real.
Careful. Ooh.
Yeah,
It's
there's
so
a lot of
cursed.
traffic here, including Goombas, and so
Oh
you
my
start
goodness,
you
there you
start to
go.
get the idea that like
We can't watch the whole. If you guys want me to watch the whole thing, I'll watch the whole thing. But we have to a lot to get through, and these are 4 hours. All of this is 4 hours, and we gotta get to Radiant Dawn. So I want to make sure we don't spend too much time on it. But like, if you guys want me to see the whole thing, it's up to you. But
You gotta hold that position.
I was gonna say this a little bit earlier, but like in Mario Kart 8.
Oh!
I might skip a little though, just so we
That was-
have
Game is
time to
not
do
gonna wait for me
everything.
to speak.
No.
Yeah, and the gliders
Every
are
time it happens,
okay.
like, nope.
We need to talk about the gliders. I'm not big on gliders. They're kind of. They always felt boring to me. This is how you do it. You literally transform. You literally transform into a plane. This is some Diddy Kong racing type stuff. Like this looks amazing. Are you seeing this? Are you seeing this?
Okay.
You're flying.
Oh!
These
I
animations
respect,
too.
I respect what you're trying to do there.
Still,
can
still
hold
got
it?
it. Still got it.
Hey.
That was such a
Wow.
strange Mario
That's good
position. Do you see that?
Threatened by Bowser Jr.
If
there.
that was like 3 seconds.
The maps give me double dash vibes. How you doing? Oh, mate. Good to see. The maps give me double dash vibes. Yeah, like this. Wow, this looks cool. They're able to fly, like, but it's not like the paragliders. They're actually just straight up flying.
You're doing good here.
Yeah,
You gotta hold
Bowser
on.
Jr. was hot on my heel.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay. On to the next.
Nah, this looks
really fun.
incredible.
Watch out for that.
Oh!
Even the way like they bump into things is very bouncy. The animations, like they look very like smooth and like extra. It doesn't feel very like stiff and video gamey. Like it feels like when they bump into things, there's like so much fluidity in the way the characters move, the way the cars move, the way the obstacles they bump into. Like it feels very smooth. Like, and this is from a YouTube video, obviously. Imagine when we actually have the console in our hands.
Okay.
Like you guys are watching this on a stream inside a stream.
No pressure, but all the pressure.
Got some healthy adrenaline going on.
Here we
But like I can't
go.
imagine how this will look like on the actual console in 4K.
Oh, I get to go. There
What
we
are
go.
these shortcuts? All the flipping around, it feels like this Mario Kart feels very skillful. Like there's a lot of dynamics.
Some other
I don't know,
You have
but
to
I
like
it.
find different, the shortcuts seem more like there's more to do in this.
yes.
There's gonna be a higher skill ceiling, it seems.
Right.
I'll take
Finishing
the
in style.
riding the
Yo, this is
So we're
fire.
passing this sort of security gate now, and we're getting into DK Spaceport.
Right.
We're on our way there.
And you might
Let's
see
get something
DK.
good.
some familiar
All right, red shell, take it.
girder pattern back
Yeah.
You
there.
can see the entire course.
There we
essentially,
go.
all the
No,
way
this
out, which
Mario
is
Kart
so
has the
cool.
greatest.
Somebody behind me.
This has the
Okay,
greatest
I'm
courses
down.
I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Are you seeing what's about to come up right now in the
The coach are
background?
cheering you on, Sam. You got this.
Doing my best.
Are we going on there? Maybe we're not. Maybe we're not. Maybe I'm getting too hyped.
Yeah, like a little bit closer.
But regardless, these backgrounds are so sick. Like, it looks so big.
You're almost
Green
there.
shell.
Oh,
Yes,
oh,
yes.
you got it.
Oh,
I've got another.
You gonna turn into it?
oh,
Yep.
that's yeah.
Oh no, we are right. No way. That thing we saw in the background, we actually could go there.
I can see
That was
the
a
little.
good strategy. Like, just run into
Okay,
me.
so be
Run
careful.
into me with my green shell.
Yeah, we can see.
You actually climb? No, this is the craziest course I've ever seen. We're actually gonna climb the Donkey Kong like
yeah.
arcade game.
5 more laps to go.
Are you seeing this? What? That's great. Okay, this is like
Oh, nice.
really
You can
sick.
rail right up here and dodge these barrels.
And then the robot Donkey Kong is throwing the barrels down, and he's like jumping around. That is really
It's
cool.
kind of good you ended up there, though.
Good strategy.
Yeah.
Like if this was an amusement park in real life, I would go there.
Too tight.
This is really
This one was
sick.
always tricky to me, just trying to dodge the
This
barrels
is
coming in and out,
really
right?
sick.
Like,
Holy cow, this is a cool course.
yeah.
Yes.
I love new games and series. They feel so
Any
like
kind of shell.
it's always just such an exciting time because I feel so much. You always wonder how they're gonna make it different, and they somehow make it different, and it's just like it just goes to show how many new ideas they could still come up with. Like, look at this grinding stuff. This is
My
sick.
heart is going.
I know.
What the heck? That's such a cool new like concept.
Okay, you got it.
Yeah, they
In
just-
Mario
that was
Kart, yo, and then you could ride on the sides. We saw this in the trade.
Oh, my goodness.
What?
See, there was a red
The
shell.
fact there's even, it feels like he's alone. To think there's like other racers doing this stuff at the same time.
Come on, right in the turn.
I know, and
Right in the turn.
we're getting toward the end of the
Final
course
lap.
What the heck? How funny how Donkey Kong's in first.
too. Come on,
Get the
come
coin
on.
at least. Oh,
That had to be
Oh, that barrel
intentional.
took a turn. Okay,
Okay, you got this. You got it.
now it's getting
Is he
tense.
behind you?
Hit
Okay, he's
those
behind
jumps.
you.
Okay.
Okay,
get
you're
past
back in
this.
first.
Do you defeat him? Oh,
Okay.
Oh my goodness.
Well,
yes.
that was probably one of the sickest courses I ever seen in Mario Kart. That was so hype.
Now.
Holy
I
cow.
was a nail by
This guy said, "Holy cow!" He thinks he's me. He's probably a
Good job,
chosen
I'm
fan.
clapping now.
Thank you.
Yes.
I know you guys are seeing this roster. I know you guys. We're not gonna let that slide. If you guys haven't seen the roster, I know you're seeing that roster. Cheap. How is he even driving with no arms? Cow. Parabitty Bud. What the heck? Rocky Wrench. Okay, so they have Rocky Wrench, but not Montimo. Huh? I thought Rocky Wrench was I thought Rocky Wrench was Montimo. That's just a completely different enemy. Rocky Wrench, Sidestepper, Sting Bee. What is even happening with this roster? What the snowman? That's just snowman. Oh look, Spike. When Spike isn't even weird anymore. Remember when Spike was the weird choice? Now we just have like cows and snowmans as playable characters.
All right.
Wrench, I know Wrench is in the game. You saw that, guys? Wrench is in the game.
That was a challenge.
Oh, okay. Coleman says Mario World references. Oh, because it's Mario Kart World. But I mean, that's so specific because it's like it's not.
Job. Okay, I'm clapping now.
It's not like Hammer Bro comes from. Well, no, but it's not like Parabiddy. But wait, but Parabiddy Bud comes from 3D World. Or was that 3D Land? Was it 3D World or 3D Land? Because that would be kind of crazy. Oh, we specifically brought the things from 3D World and Super Mario World because it's World, so we're just gonna be funny. Yeah, but Snowman, what does Snowman come from? Cows were not in Mario World. Well, here's the thing about the cow. The cow is called Moo Moo. Wait, it wasn't called Moo Moo actually. But the cow, that's a Mario Kart rep. Cow is the new Captain Falcon because that's like a Mario Kart rep. Like they originate from Mario Kart. I'm kidding. I know Captain Falcon's not from Smash.
Well done.
Good job. Okay, I'm clapping now.
But like, Cow is from Moo Moo Metals. You guys remember how iconic Moo Moo Metals? We talked about this. So Cow being in this game it makes sense. Makes perfect sense. There's nothing weird about Cow being in Mario Kart, of course not. But Perry Biddy Bob and Rocky Wrench, yes, that's weird.
Holy cow.
Cow's the new. He said holy cow, he said it again.
My heart is going
Yes, no man from 64, which is so cool.
Hard-earned victory.
Cow's the new Roy.
That was a challenge. All right.
You did it.
I will revel in the victory ceremony.
Let's see this.
Okay, what's this?
But there's a lot more to discover in free roam mode. And let's drive
So
around.
free roam, and look at the map in the bottom right. It's so 3D.
There's a Toad
The map in the bottom right is actually like a view, a
the other car.
bird's eye view. Do you see that? It's a bird's eye view.
You can start to get
Look how detailed those mushrooms are. I know you're not. I know you're seeing how detailed those mushrooms are. Are you seeing how detailed the attention to detail mushrooms? The texture on those mushrooms. You guys don't know. I think you guys forget. I'm like that type of video game fan. I pay attention to the little details. Like
some rails up in the top.
I pay attention to the little details. It's the little details that matter in Nintendo.
And
here's a new.
Yeah, this is new. When you're racing on the water, your vehicle kind of transforms into this watercraft mode.
Yeah, that's sick.
I love all the signage everywhere.
Yeah, there's
the touches. Yeah.
There's a lot
this
of, like,
might be my
branding
favorite
stuff in the world. You see you've got
Mario
all these
Kart of all
ads on the
time.
world. Yeah.
Luigi tires.
You get
Okay,
achievements.
let's go over to Crown City for a moment
You could just go.
and take a look at.
Oh, so on free roam mode, you could just explore the whole world and be with friends and just do things and just look around and. So we just go into Walmart and to the mall, right? So we're on our way to Walmart. Got it. Guys, you want to meet up at Walmart? Oh no, the mall. Okay, well we'll meet up. Why would we meet up at Walmart? I don't know.
Hello.
Oh, we're meeting up at the mall. Okay, let's go to the mall. Ready, guys? Okay.
All right. Well, so what I'm gonna
Bet.
do is
Let's go. We're going
so I
there.
can get a cool pose.
Yeah.
And then we'll jump into photo mode.
This is so sick.
Right here? Yeah.
Will you guys play this with me and like actually like
Look at that.
take pictures and explore together, get achievements? I would love that.
Excellent.
We're never gonna stop playing this game. There's gonna be we're gonna be doing Mario Kart days every Monday.
So everybody, once again, this was Mario Kart World. And of course,
Mario does
don't worry,
120
we're
in
gonna
a
be right
school
back
zone for the
coming
Switch
up
too.
with Donkey Kong Bonanza. So stay tuned. We'll see you soon.
Guys, Coleman's like, Sigh, yes, sure, we gotta switch to and play Mario Kart with you. Let's go. You guys will get a Nintendo Switch too for me, right? And play with me? You guys will play with me, right?
Nintendo Treehouse Live with Nintendo
I hope you'll get a
Switch
Nintendo
2.
Switch
I'm
too and play
Sam.
with me, guys.
I'm here with K, BK, and DK because we're gonna be.
Yo! What else? Okay, he bought. Okay, now we got bars too. Banana bars. Okay, now they're Barnanza. Barnana. We got banana
Donkey
bars.
Kong Bonanza.
This guy got a banana in his shirt pocket. Sir, why do you have a banana in your shirt pocket? I'm not judging you. I just want to say you're base for that, for having that much sauce, that much drip, that you could walk around, sit on a couch with a banana in your shirt pocket, and actually work it. Like, he's actually kind of doing his thing though. Like, I won't lie. It doesn't look that weird. It actually looks kind of fire. He owning that.
The adventure with Donkey Kong. BK, let's just jump right in.
Oh yeah, why waste?
He should have been DK. He's the one with the banana in his shirt pocket. It's this emergency banana in case DK breaks through the wall. That's true, because there's a lot of breaking going on. What? That is crazy. Wow.
Yeah, we're gonna just start out right at the beginning.
Sorry, I was looking at something.
Ugh.
Also, those shoes.
This is pretty much the first thing you see when you start the game.
Yeah. He's finally here.
He's finally. Oh, you know he's a DK fan. You know he's a DK fan. This man said he's finally here. Put your hands together if you wanna clap as we walk you through, right? This monkey rap.
Look for
DK.
He looks amazing.
Donkey Kong. Wait, that's how the game starts? There's no way the game... Okay, I won't lie to you. That is really funny. That's some Po Kung Fu Panda type intro right there. I'm getting some Po Kung Fu Panda. Jack Black probably should have voiced Donkey Kong, if anything.
DK. He looks amazing.
So
that is actually such a hilarious intro. If that's the beginning of the game, I'm done. I'm done. The fact the game starts that come in all serious, and then as soon as it starts, this man's like, oh, banana, ooh, banana. That is crazy. What the heck? That might be what top 10 cutest Nintendo intros I've ever seen. That is actually so that's charming as heck.
Yeah. So this is
that is charming as heck.
I want to spend a minute talking about some of the new controls DK has in this game, because he's a lot more action oriented in this game, in a very hands-on way.
You could break everything. Monkey break. Monkey banana.
As you might imagine, one of the big sort of elements of DK is his strength.
Yeah.
And
look, guys, monkey.
Here. Yeah, that's the coolest thing about this game is almost everything around you is destructible. So.
Well, and we just saw you rip up a chunk of the terrain too and use that to cause more havoc. So.
My goodness.
Possibilities are endless here.
You guys ever maybe you come from work one day, right? Or you're having a stress day. You just boot up this game and you just start smashing the heck out of everything. This game must be the ultimate de-stress video game, because
chunk off of everything is up to
you just start breaking everything. Nintendo knows what they were doing.
Right, so here
you know how satisfying it's gonna be to just break everything in the game? Look at his face! Are you seeing that? This is our new Donkey Kong? This is our Donkey Kong. This is our Donkey Kong. Look at his face.
And to kind of set up
look at his face. What the heck?
Some rumors have started to spread of this material sprouting up on this island, Ingot Isle, and it's called Banandium.
He's so happy and a bit goofy.
It
He's so
forms
goofy. He's
this
me for
gold, but
real.
also in these Banandium gems
He's
that you can see
me.
here that are shaped like bananas,
And apparently pretty tasty.
it must also be delicious.
Guys, this might be the greatest
Yeah,
3D platformer,
That's one of my favorite
depending.
things. We're getting
Like,
a little bit more info
are
about
we gonna
the
top
bananas here.
Galaxy,
More about
Odyssey,
Banandium Gold. Don't
Banjo-Kazooie,
mix them up. Do not mix up gold and
Mary?
Banandium.
What else you
One
guys
is edible,
consider the
the other is
best?
So we're talking to this prospector monkey over here, just kind of giving us a quick explanation of what we're doing here and why.
He killed the
What else do we
prospector.
need to know then? We need to let's find more bananas. That was pretty tasty.
High five, bud. Yeah, now that we're in an open area here, I want to show off a couple more of his moves. DK's got a roll. Roll is back. You can also do a roll and a jump.
Nice.
I love how it still gives me like
which I like.
Donkey Kong vibes. Like I'm getting like DK64, Mario Odyssey. Like but it's like it still feels very. It doesn't just feel like Mario of a Donkey Kong skin. It still gives me the Donkey Kong
so,
like
He's
vibes.
just torn a chunk out of the ground there, but it's as you can see, it's sort of this soft material. And if you
These
go to
facial
your, throwing
expressions
stance there,
are
you can see
great.
that, like, as you start to target different things, it not only tells you what that material is, but how strong it is, and gives you a little bit of its
I can't believe
properties.
Donkey
So if you
Kong
wanna
might
throw
break
that there,
records.
you can see
Like
that,
this
when
is
you
the
pick it up,
killer
it's
app.
like this, like, muddy,
Like I
soft
guess
chunk,
because
right?
Mario
So it's sort
Kart
of
was given to like we already have the Mario movies coming. Maybe Donkey Kong plays a big role in the Mario movie too, and that's why maybe they're even bringing Donkey Kong to the forefront because he's like, again, they kind of treat him very weird despite him being like an OG. So they're like, you know what? Let's start with Donkey Kong instead. And then Mario, he's gonna be just chilling in Mario Kart. Everyone knows Mario, so Mario could take a break. Like,
Stuck
Sticks
right
to
to
the
the
wall.
especially
yeah.
since Mario's become such a phenomenon now that it's like when Mario Kart, when you have Mario spin-offs just as big as his Mario like mainline games, that's when you know Mario could take a break and just you could do Mario Kart. Mario Kart is like that moment when Mario Kart sells more than the mainline Mario games. Like I'm pretty sure. So like Mario's main thing now is Mario Kart. They even put it in the movie. Like Mario Kart's it
And
now.
if you go and pick up something a little harder, yeah, so if you grab a chunk out of the wall there, so now you've got something tough.
This is crazy. You could just grab anything in the wall.
So,
Dirty terrain.
yeah, now you can actually break apart the wall when you throw that stuff.
Yeah. Oh, and one other thing about Banana Gold I like a
What?
lot is it's actually brimming with energy. You know, it's enough to power DK certainly.
Yeah, look at the little sparks coming off of it.
But when you throw a chunk of it, it's highly explosive.
Stay away.
Very fun
I
to
won't
play
lie.
with
This
in a
this is
controlled
my
setting.
type of
You know, since I've already
platformer.
kind of made a dent in this wall, I actually want to
It's
show
so
off how, many
satisfying.
different things there are. Like there's this little hidden
Go
alcove back here. You would
find
never know
little
it's back here. It's just a
secrets.
surprise to find by destroying the environment
Yo,
around you. This
not
stuff
even
is everywhere.
Odyssey.
Yeah,
Like I know
I'll just
Odyssey
chill
had
out real for a
secrets, but
second.
like this is giving me
And you just
that
saw BK,
rare.
slapping the
Dang, they
ground
really
with some hand
channeling their
slapping.
rare here.
It kind of allows you to pick
Mine
up a
brought
lot
me
of
back to
drop
like the
collectibles that
rare
are around you at once,
Nintendo
so you don't have
days.
to
The way he found
run
that
around
secret
collecting them
there.
individually, which is really nice. Because as
You
can
guys
see,
know me,
there's
atmosphere and
lots of
secrets are like my favorite things in video games. Brings you back to like that Banjo-Kazooie era of gaming.
gold and stuff hiding in the walls that you can.
Yeah. We're picking up tiny chunks of Bananium Gold. We're picking up Bananium chips.
Yeah, I don't know if I said this earlier, but the rumors have started to spread of this Bananium material appearing on Ingot Isle. So DK and these prospector monkeys have descended upon the isle to try and collect as much of this stuff as they can.
Making friends here in the mines. Yeah,
I
it's
love
cool to,
these monkeys.
It's cool to see these other guys out here staking their claim, trying to earn their fortune. And, you know, DK's doing the same, but he's more interested in eating them than he is anything else. Pick up some more stuff here.
Yeah.
Some more of.
If
Bruh.
anything remains consistent
I feel
about
like I'm
DK,
actually
it's his
like
love for
way
bananas.
more
wonder
excited for
anything
this
that
game
you
now.
can
Now
get
that I'm
armed
seeing
by any
gameplay,
of
like
these
this is
explosions.
bringing me back to my childhood. This is some 3D platformer like golden era type feel. Like I know Odyssey like was also, but I don't know Odyssey. It's hard to explain. Like I don't have that same excitement for Odyssey. Like this is exciting to me.
The prospector monkey is really happy about it.
I don't know. There's something about the vibe I'm getting from this that I didn't get from Odyssey. Like it just brings me back to my childhood. No way. I didn't even notice the first time. They brought Ooh Banana back. No way they brought
Heat it up,
Ooh
bud.
Banana back. They
Right,
brought
work our way
Ooh
down here in this
Banana.
mine. DK is no
I'm
stranger
so
to
happy
of course,
Ooh
but it's nice to
Banana
see
came
him,
back.
doing it a
There's
little
no
bit
way,
full
guys.
time.
Ooh
Oh, yeah, you
Banana's
can also
back.
pick up chunks of varying size, like everything kind of changes in deforms in a different way. So let's see if I can actually cause some extra havoc here for a second with this extra long chunk of.
Look at that.
Oh, and some walls are a little tougher, so there's some handy devices here to help you through. I can't actually just punch down this thing, so a special dive punch is required. Really kick this thing off.
I love
Look at
it.
all
so
of that.
satisfying,
Yeah.
right?
I want those. I want those.
That's
Get
what
it,
I'm
get it,
saying.
get
You
it.
see, she knows.
Right, yeah. So you can use the hand slap to kind of collect a lot of the gold that collects around you.
Right, and there are also some switches and things up ahead that interact with the hand slap, and you can cause the terrain to change in different ways.
Those geysers are so satisfying.
Hand slap also affects some things in the world around you.
Yes.
Which I think is cool. Like it just caused that vanadium gold to appear there out of nowhere. Ugh. Yeah. Ooh, another geyser.
Get it.
Good use of it. Yeah.
Yes.
I like. It reminds me of Breath of the Wild with the
satisfying
NPCs.
it is to play this game. The jingle
Well,
jangle
to be
is
honest,
good,
it reminds me of
smashing
like
is good.
like any Mario
I
game, like
spend way
Odyssey.
too much time just collecting gold.
Yeah, you're gonna be doing a lot of that.
Well,
Very
and there are so
similar
many,
to
like we
that,
saw
but,
earlier,
like-
hidden passages and like rooms to discover through the walls.
Guys,
If
this
you
looks
just
good.
Basically, punch anywhere.
Like
in a
I know
wall,
it'll
you
be
can find
good, but now that I'm
something
seeing
hidden there, and
gameplay,
it's
like
really
this
satisfying.
looks
and,
really
hidden
fun.
Yeah, you can
This
see how
looks
the hand slap
really
also
fun.
works as kind of a sonar system, and it was giving you the silhouette of a hidden.
This looks
vanadium gem
really
there.
satisfying to play.
3 in a row. But DK's
We're having some
appetite is
good
Never
luck
played
in this
Odyssey
mine,
Life Gone the
DK.
Way.
Yeah,
Oh,
we're gonna keep
I see.
Here, let's see what's behind this big wall.
Yeah, it's alright.
You surprised a monkey.
I think most things from that era like had borrowed similar like aspects to how the NPCs
Okay, bud,
react and
relax.
stuff.
Sorry, buddy.
Ooh, I see some chips back there. So let's see. I can't actually. this is
Are we so
too hard for me
back?
to smash through.
We
Well,
are so
The
back.
ground is not. The ground is rarely ever.
So yeah, guys, what games are you guys like interested in for the Switch 2? For the ones that came out, like the ones that got shown off so far.
This game really encourages.
Let me
you to
hear
think
chat.
outside the box.
What games have you
there's a lot of different
been
ways to get
interested
to
in,
there.
guys? Like,
Involves smashing.
There's a door. There was a gate there, and you just made.
it's
your own
funny.
door.
I was
That's
skipping
fine.
through Mario Kart. This
we can
I'm
see
kind of just
outside.
enjoying this. Like, this is so.
Looks like a storm is on
This
the way.
game's so fun to
Everybody's gonna be
watch.
okay.
That should be fine, right?
I think because this is just a brand new game. Like Mario Kart, like it's brand new, but like it's still Mario Kart, so it has that familiar feeling. This, it's like
Devices
it's
are
just
precious quality
Pure
for me.
destruction.
completely like just a new concept. Donkey Kong 3D.
Oh, we see our
Like we
first
haven't seen that
enemies in the
since
game here.
64.
Yeah, these, little
Night Night
monsters
says
came
this
out
is
of
currently my
nowhere, so
number
make
one.
sure
I
they don't get any
agree.
of our
Like
gold.
I won't lie. Like I was already so hyped from everything
I
else.
like these because they drop chunks.
And I was
that you
looking
can
so
then use
forward
on
to
all
Fire
sides.
Emblem that I might have slightly
Oh my
underrated this during my reaction. I mean, I still got
If you ever
hyped, but
needed
like,
catharsis, this
I'll
is
just
where you
give
come.
context. Like, Donkey Kong is a character that like kind of, you know, he fell off a bit. We could be honest. Like, not fell off it like as in he fell off as in like his games got bad. It's just Nintendo hasn't been focusing on him. So I feel like it was for such a huge portion of my life that he's been kind of absent. Like, yeah, there was the Donkey Kong Country Returns games, but again, the identity still wasn't even there because King K. Rool, Rare like wasn't back, so no Kremling. So it's like. And yeah, they were amazing games too, but even they were very far in between, and even
Storm's picking up, DK.
Tropical Freeze didn't even sell that well on Switch, if I'm not mistaken. And then on Wii U, being locked to Wii U for a while, it also didn't sell that crazy
Another
either.
consistent theme.
Yeah, so this is
I
our
think-
first glimpse of the primary antagonist force actively stealing these bananas. From
Yeah, I will say my biggest complaint though is that I still don't get why Nintendo will go out of their way to put characters in Super Smash Brothers and not like where the heck's King K. Rool? Like King K. Rool, are they trying to say that King K. Rool, like, here's what I don't get. This is a new Donkey Kong game, and they're doing rare erasure. Like, I don't see Diddy Kong being here. I don't get that vibe. Like, they're just erasing everything doing what, like, to do a rare. Like, we at least always got Diddy Kong at least, but like, yeah, like, where's the Kongs? Where's King K. Rool? Like, are we gonna get them? Like, why can't King K. Rool be the villain? Like, the way I see it, like, I never saw Donkey Kong as a series, like, we needed a new villain each time. Like, it was like another Mario, like, Bowser is usually the villain. Like, I don't mind King K. Rool being the villain. Like, you imagine King K. Rool in the new era of Nintendo, and he's, like, the main villain, and he's here in, like, the new generation. The fact the last time we saw him was DK64. On the Nintendo 64 was the last time he was a villain. Like, sure, he came out in spin-offs, but, like, he wasn't, like... we haven't seen him as a villain since 64. So, like, why are we getting these generic, ugly, like, monkey characters that are just, like... I want... King K. Rool's such a cool villain. He's so cool looking, he's so maniacal, and, like, such a great design. And you have these ugly, annoying monkey characters that, like, I don't care about these characters. Like, I want to see King K. Rool, because this game looks so cool. I want to see King K. Rool in 4K, like... Crocodiles and Donkey Kong? You must be mistaken, comrade.
Yeah, so this is our
like,
first glimpse.
again, my only complaint about Donkey Kong is the identity, like... They're so obsessed with having the Miyamoto Donkey Kong, I feel like, and like I get it, but like yeah, we're even moving back to the Miyamoto style Donkey Kong in general, the art style, but like come on, like we have to accept that Rare is what gave Donkey Kong his identity, like from the hairstyle, from the tie. I'm pretty sure the tie, let me think. Was it the tie too? I'm trying to remember the arcade. In the arcade, did the artwork have the tie? You guys have to remind me. But yeah, like from the hairstyle at least, and the tie, I think, like... So Diddy Kong? Like Diddy Kong is a Rare character. And like, even if they're not playable, at least have them in the game, and then King K. Rool, man. Why didn't they put King K... Why? Like, if they're gonna put it for DK Returns 3... Okay, fine, but like... They didn't even put him in the Donkey Kong Country Returns games, which is disrespect in itself, because it's like, hello, like, this is... How is it Donkey Kong Country Returns if the antagonist is not here? Like, what? We went from DK3 back to DK Senior. Yeah, like, what?
Of the primary antagonist force actively
Oh, DK
stealing
the
these
third,
bananas
that's what
from
I meant.
DK.
That's my only complaint. I love everything about this game. I just wish King K... It really bothers me that a game that... Just that a game that looks this good can't have the identity with, like, Rare, like, with King K. Rool, like, and... Again, I don't know if maybe they are here. Maybe King K. Rool turned good or something. I don't know. But, like, I don't know. Like, it would be... Imagine if King K. Rool was in this game.
His pants.
Not anymore.
And there goes his pants. Oh, there he goes.
I'm glad Donkey Kong kept his voice, though. He still kept his voice, so I'm happy.
Our hero, ladies and gentlemen. Looks like he's getting caught up in this big,
And I really love the Po, the Panda, Kung Fu Panda vibe that Donkey Kong's giving me. I'm telling you, Jack Black could have played as Donkey Kong too.
And there goes Ingot Isle.
I hesitate to call this a storm.
More of an unnatural disaster.
That's not a storm.
Progress. We call it progress.
That's low-key a
plot development.
Plot development. Nah, she killed that. What the heck? Whoa. Let me find out Nintendo Treehouse got bars. Let me find out Nintendo Treehouse got bars. Plot development? If you don't get it, you don't get it. That's a... Whoa. That's actually crazy.
I'm sure he's fine.
Yeah, everything's great. Look, there's
What the heck?
a massive hole in the ground.
Give this girl the mic. She's about to spit fire.
Definitely not getting our security deposit back.
Nope.
She's the plot development. That's
That's one way
crazy.
to find a lot of bananas quickly, though, or lose a
You
lot
you
of
guys
bananas.
don't even get the
Looks like
layers to
pretty much all
that.
of them. We'll go here.
That was
We're gonna
good.
check on DK here, see if he's okay.
Oh, I got it. That's yeah. That was crazy. That was.
In there, bud? Of course. There he is.
Let me get the
There he is.
emotes, guys. Let me see the emotes in chat.
But still,
Cause
he's
that
alright.
was a bore. Oh, he lost his outfit, and now he's in his OG outfit. Okay.
Oh, the animations are so good.
So I've been doing a lot of punching forward and punching down using the Y and B buttons. Now I'm gonna do some punching upward to break my way out of this boulder.
Yo, Donkey Kong Jungle Bee
much.
reference,
And then we're
guys.
actually
Donkey
gonna
Kong Jungle
pick
Bee
up
on the
these
GameCube. You know, with the
crystals
congas, the DK barrels. That was.
I'm gonna work my way out of this cave in here, see if we can't.
That
Hey
was.
guys, good. I'm glad you're okay.
Yeah.
You could give them a high
Save
five.
some more
Gotta
buttons
check
here.
on your bud.
Yeah. Give him the old.
Oh,
thumbs
that's
up.
fire.
Take care of this guy right here.
That's fire.
Looks like we are pretty deep underground at this point.
Yeah, I'm sure. Oh, there you go.
Guys, this is incredible.
Yeah.
What?
And use it to get around. Yeah, these things start to whittle away over time. You can see the chunk is slowly
It's getting
What?
smaller. Yeah.
smaller and smaller.
He's
but,
surfing
you
on
can
a
speed
rock.
up the Y button here and use this to
He's
zip around some of these areas.
he's surfing on a rock.
Just gonna see.
Keep trying, buddy.
Guys, I can't get over. You know what's something that they kept the identity with Donkey Kong? Is these little Donkey Kong always had the I don't know what it's called. You guys will have to help me out here, but you know how like you have to time things or like press the buttons to do certain actions? Like that's all Donkey Kong Jungle Beat. Even Donkey Kong Country Returns incorporated that. Like it's become a part of Donkey Kong's identity, where it's like, oh, to rip this you need to hold this button or mash the buttons a lot for this part. Like everything was very interactive. Like you had to like destroy your controller just to do stuff. Like
You can do it.
One more big.
like I'm loving this. Bring the bongos back. Alright, oh, and then in this case, yeah, with Jungle Bee, like, yeah, you had to smash the bongos. Control, like, the DK barrels. What to do this kind of stuff. So it'll be like, oh, clap, so you could, like, or, like, hit the bongos really fast.
There we go.
Good job, DK.
Oh, that's where that comes from. We saw that in the trailer. Uh-oh. Wait, it's a partner? No way. Wait, that's his partner? He gets a... He get what? Nani? He gets a Zelda partner? There's voice acting? Monkey.
That's a fast rock.
He really said monkey.
Okay, you guys, okay.
Well, that was a rough beginning.
Don't need to tell me twice.
talking
That's why I'm
rock.
gonna Go follow that talking rock and see what's up.
A little
What?
suspicion about a giant Kong that has ripped you out of the ground. It's maybe warranted.
Yo, so
Yeah,
we
maybe
get a
warranted.
partner. That's really cool.
Here, more of these guys. In fact, oops,
I would have run away too.
Who is this
one of
guy?
these.
Is he gonna be in Smash?
You know, I'm
He's
gonna
gonna
pick
be
up
in the
this
next
guy.
Smash, isn't he?
Swirl that thing around. There we
Nice
go.
one.
Cleared out the area.
Did you destroy it with its own chunk?
I did.
Or he's gonna be part of DK's like moveset in Smash. He's gonna be like a taunt or something.
Rock, so.
Hi Yuki, how you doing?
Come on, DK, use that entire brain of yours. We can figure out a way to suit this
Donkey
thing.
Kong.
So using
These
the regular
animations are crazy.
Why not both?
Yeah.
Wait, what?
So,
Oh.
I think it's working.
Now it's a dancing rock.
The cutest
This
dancing
is
rock you've
this
ever
is so
seen.
wholesome.
You could call it that.
We're getting like movie level interactions in Nintendo. Donkey Kong. Say it.
I don't know about all this. I don't know about all this. We didn't ask for a sidekick.
Bro, this is the cutest thing I've ever seen. The Odd Rock has joined your party.
You like it or not.
Yeah, welcome aboard. Yeah, so
Odd Rock, that's his name? Odd Rock. Yo, Odd Rock might be in the new Smash. Yo, this looks fire. Yukio, how you thinking of the Nintendo Switch 2? Just curious. Coleman says, I'm concerned that we might not have camera control. Really? What makes you say that?
You can use the power of Odd Rock's voice.
Did it seem that way?
Which is pretty handy.
No, I'm pretty sure we do.
Yeah, we calmed it down by making music with it. We whistled for it. So, as we know, music is very important in the world of DK.
You already got my attention. Take my money. You already got my attention.
And here, another example of that. Now, Odd Rock and I together can actually make music together and create a path to guide us where we're supposed to go next. So that's one easy way to keep track of where you're supposed to be going as you are punching literally everything around you.
Yeah, especially if you are deep in the terrain, making your own pathways.
Yeah.
This will bring you back out.
Yeah, there we go.
No, this game is fire.
You know what? I actually want to
Yeah.
smash these crystals.
All the gold.
Don't pass things by.
Yeah,
Just smash everything.
So we're gonna work our way.
Oh,
back
earlier
up
they
here.
seemed like they couldn't control the camera.
Hi guys.
I didn't notice that. I could see why though. I think I vaguely remember.
Now, as prompted, Odd Rock just had a suggestion here that I liked a lot. So we're gonna make music here in front of this thing, which actually frees it up.
Now we can punch it.
Thank goodness.
I can't believe this comes out in 2 months. Well, wait. Wait, is this a launch title? I forgot. Wait, someone confirmed to me. Is this a launch title?
Yeah.
Barrel cannon.
That's just one example of how you and Odd Rock are going to be working together throughout the course of this game to make progress as a team.
Yo, what the heck? You're styling. I love all the little, like...
Check on that Boomtown, though. So
yeah,
make sure everybody else is okay. See if those fellow miners of ours are all right. Check out Boomtown. There's a lot of stuff here to do. There's a lot of fun stuff waiting for us up here. So, of course, I think that's where we're going to end our segment for today. Sorry, everybody at home. Yeah, we do have another segment coming up in just a little bit here. We're going to show off a little bit more of DK Bonanza in a later area. But that is the end of this introduction segment. That's where we're going to stop it for now.
All right. Thank you so much,
That
DK.
was actually
That was
insane.
Donkey Kong Bonanza. But
No,
next
that was...
up, we're going to be taking a look at Metroid Prime 4 Beyond, Nintendo Switch 2
Oh,
edition.
this
So stay
I'm
tuned.
excited
Thank you.
for.
Thank you. Thank you.
Ooh, banana. Guys, are we even gonna play Fire Emblem today? I have no idea.
Welcome back.
I have no idea. I'm having a lot of fun with this. My infamous clickbait is back. I'm sorry, guys. I didn't know I was gonna enjoy this much.
Hi, everyone. For those that are just tuning in, this is Nintendo Treehouse Live.
I'm sorry, I'm having
2.
too much fun with
My name is
this.
Teresa, and I'm joined here with Demetrius and Dutch. And we're here to show a little game called Metroid Prime 4 Beyond, Nintendo Switch 2 Edition.
That's right.
This is a first-person adventure game starring our favorite protagonist, Samus. She is a
Dang, she knows.
hunter, for those of you that don't know. But
she literally said our favorite protagonist.
No, you got that. So we're gonna go ahead and just jump right.
Wow, they just said it.
So
They.
It is the Cosmic Gear 20X now.
Whoa, but they're gonna spoil story? They're gonna spoil story? Am I ready for this though? Like, are we okay with this? Like, Metroid's one of those experiences I don't like to, like, spoil anything about the story. I don't know. I might have to. This is too exciting. Val says bad streamer.
It's story time. Come on.
Long story short, we're starting at the beginning here. What you're going to see is that this is a research facility for the Galactic Federation. It's being attacked by space pirates,
Mm-hmm.
and Samus is going to be answering their call, and this is what's pretty much going to be the beginning of the game.
Those are space
Oh,
pirates
so
that are
that
allied
first
with
part
Psylocke.
was the
We haven't
beginning
seen
of the
a whole lot. We saw
game.
them in Metroid Prime Hunters.
Yeah.
We're not quite sure what the bad blood here is about between Psylocke and the Galactic Federation.
Yeah, it doesn't like him, nor likes.
So
does not like
Silex
Samus,
is
so-
back from the DS game. I never played the DS game, but I do know the
Getting to that,
lore.
here's the first
I do know the
cutscene,
lore.
So I won't talk too much over this.
I've seen the trilogy,
enjoy it.
obviously. Yo! No, that wasn't real. This is not real.
Cutscene, so I won't talk too much over
Is this this is the in-game graphics? No way. There's no way that's the in-game graphics. There's no way. There's no way that's the in-game graphics.
That is a beautiful ship.
Yeah. Okay, it might be a cut. Well, I don't even know the way it's moving. It looks like a game.
Sarah's
Quick work of some of these ships.
Yeah. Just join in on it. That's Samus's contribution to the air fray.
See, there's a lot of action going on.
What?
Looking good for the Galactic Federation here.
The Galactic Federation soldiers.
No, okay, it might be the pre-render cut, but that's not even the point. It's the fact, like, pre-rendered or not, like, holy cow.
They're trying to put up
That's
but it's not.
crazy. Like, just the fact someone tell me, oh, this is a Nintendo game, by the way. I'll be like, wait, what? That's not Halo?
They need some help.
My Metroid has come this far. My Metroid.
Pretty cool to see this, though.
What?
Alright.
Yeah, Samus to the rescue.
My Metroid looks like this. There is no free. This is what guys, I need you to understand. This was literally what I dreamed of. I'm like, I always put Metroid. This is why Metroid is so, like, I think what you guys don't understand, Metroid was always the push for Nintendo. A lot of people didn't know that. Like, you had Mario, like, that would push the boundaries for, like, the cartoony graphics and stuff, and Zelda with just the scale and, like, just the gameplay wise and stuff. And you had Metroid. Those are the big three. Those were the original big three. It was Mario, Zelda, and Metroid. Smash, Animal Crossing, even Splatoon and Mario Kart would kind of sneak in there. Oh, Pokemon kind of used to be part of the big three too, but they kind of fell off a bit. So, but like, it was Mario, Zelda, and Metroid back in the day, and Metroid used to be the one that like will push the boundaries as far as like trying to compete graphically. Like, it was Nintendo's like, okay, we do have our one series that competes with, like, the big boys when it comes to graphical tech, and so it was Metroid. The Metroid Prime was a GameCube game, and that game aged so well, as you can see in the remaster that came on Switch. Like, yeah, they remastered it, but the game didn't look that much different on the GameCube or the Wii port. Even Other M, like, kind of like looked really good too, if you're talking about the pre-rendered. Valerie says Kirby. Yeah, here's the thing, like, when I say big three, what I mean by big three is, like, basically the faces of Nintendo as far as, like, when you look at, for example, you look at Super Smash Brothers, it's like Mario, Link, Samus. I believe that's, like, the order they go in when they show, like, they're, like, the big three. As far as, like, first-party Nintendo, Kirby is more second-party. He's first-party, but he's second-party in the fact he's made by Sakurai, HAL, and stuff. Mario, Zelda, and Metroid, they were made, you know, they're OG Nintendo, like, development team. Kirby was from the HAL Laboratory section of Nintendo, which worked more on Earthbound, Kirby, Super Smash Brothers. You know, that's more of the HAL Labs type of. Don't you dare forget my favorite juvenile Star Warrior. Yeah. My brother will probably be reacting the same way as you guys, but you get what I'm trying to say. Star Fox, yeah, exactly. Star Fox will be secondary. Just to give you an example of the tiers, it's like you have Mario, Zelda, Metroid. Then for the second tier, it's like Star Fox, F-Zero, Kirby, Pokemon. Like, I know you might argue Pokemon's a big three because it's literally like one of the best selling things of all time, but that's not what I mean by that. I mean as in like what represents Nintendo's like golden childs, basically. Like you have Super Mario, you have Link, and you have Samus. They're like the big three. The others are like either made by different companies or like they're more of like either the lesser known or like it could be of various reasons of why they're like the second, you know, because big three you could say Smash Brothers itself, but that's just every character. So it's like that's put that like in the big four. It's like Mario, Link, Samus, and Smash Brothers, like as a asterisk, like, you know. But when I tell you that Metroid used to be that game, this cutscene we're seeing right now is literally what I dreamed of when I thought of the future of like how Metroid's gonna look. This is what I expected. So I'm glad to know like we are getting that.
I love this.
And again, whether it's gameplay or not, doesn't matter. It's just the fact that this is what I expected. Fire Emblem will be like tier 4 because it's... No, Fire Emblem I will put in second tier. I'll put in second tier. Like, because it's from Intelligent Systems. Yeah. Fire Emblem will be second tier. No, Fire Emblem's definitely us, like, second party Nintendo. Like, owned by Nintendo, only for Nintendo. It's... Anything that goes to third tier is like borderline third party. Like everything that's second tier, it's like Nintendo owned, like Fire Emblem, Pokemon, Kirby, Star Fox. Star Fox technically, it's leaning more towards first tier, but it's not like one of the big three, so that's why I don't put it there. But it is a Miyamoto game. Pikmin will be second tier. What else? Oh, Animal Crossing. Animal Crossing will be second tier. Splatoon. There we go.
Get ready.
My point really being is not what's in second tier, just what's in first.
So some of you might see this area pretty familiar from the first trailer that we showed for Metroid Prime 4.
Guys, are you sure that was pre-rendered?
But now we're going to see a little bit more.
Of course, you're seeing Samus from the outside, but now we're about to go right behind the visor. And away we go. All right. So I'm gonna...
Are you sure that was... Hold on, we need to go back. Because that was a smooth transition into the gameplay. And the reason I say this is because, are you seeing the way they're moving? You know how like when they move, you could tell it's like a movie quality? Like, but the way they're moving, it has that like frame rate that reminds you of a video game. Like almost like you could control them.
Get ready.
Like look, you see this, right? That's apparently pre-rendered, right? But then look,
here we go.
It's the gameplay. Are you guys sure that was pre-rendered? I think that was the gameplay.
Of course, you're seeing Samus from the outside.
I think that might have been the gameplay graphics, guys.
And away we go. All right. So I'm gonna kind of play a little slower so everybody can kind of just take it all in. But I see a space pirate right here, so I'm just gonna go ahead.
Honestly, it's hard to tell. I can't like.
It's that classic Metroid Prime gameplay where you've got, it's first person. You've got your reticle in the middle there. You can use that to lock on to enemies there.
Yeah, I'm still not gonna try to take any hits though. Oh, what you doing still? Oh. All right. Sensitive artifact.
Oh, we need. Yo, we got like our. this is like, we're back to Primal. Like, there's actually voice acting.
See all the visuals, and it's very glorious, pristine, pretty graphics.
Samus, you made it. Command needs you to secure a sensitive artifact. Uploading coordinates now.
Now, here's the thing about, I'm observing the voice acting. The thing about Metroid is that I don't mind when there's voice acting as long as Samus isn't being voice acted. I don't mind voice acting in Nintendo as long as the protagonist that's meant to be silent doesn't talk. Because what made Other M so bad was Samus talking, giving her too much of a character, if that makes sense. Samus's character is very subtle. She has a very subtle character, and that it's executed perfectly when she's a silent warrior. That's who she is. What makes Samus's character is the moments you see in Dread, Fusion, Super Metroid, Samus Returns. Those little moments of, like, motherly nature that she has, or, like, responding to the Chozo in the Chozo language, and not even her own language. And, like, the only time she drops bars is when she speaks in her own language. That's Samus. And Samus is breaking down, crying, and, like, getting PTSD. That's not Samus. That's, like, we trying to be, like something straight out of, like, I don't know. I can't even give a franchise example, but, like, they're trying too much with that. This is perfect. Also, voice acting's cleaned up. It doesn't sound, like, super cringe. It's, like, doable. It's passable.
So right now there is a sensitive artifact that the Galactic Federation is trying to protect, and the space pirates led by Silas.
I understand why people ship her a Master Chief. Ugh. Not Master Chief. Samus will rip Master Chief's spine out.
So here's my current
I
position.
personally don't ship Samus with Master Chief. I get it. Like, obviously, the comparison, but me personally, I always ship Samus with Little Mac, and
so I'm gonna make my way through.
I know that's funny, Little Mac of all people.
Classic Metroid Prime gameplay where you got your map and it's kind of.
And Captain Vulcan.
Because like navigation and exploration is a big theme in this game.
Or disagree.
Also different visors, so I just switched
to
about
Master Chief. We're not gonna get into the Samus Master Chief debate. People who actually say Master Chief could beat Samus clearly don't know Samus.
So scanning is very important. It's been in the Metroid Prime series as well. So
I don't ship them either, but Master Chief's a legit human turned to a weapon. But that's what I'm saying. When people say that, they always go, "Oh, Master Chief is this, Master Chief is that." Yeah, but like. Huh? Like, so is Samus. Like, huh? What are you guys... You guys do realize Samus blows up planets? Has 5 different DNA bloodlines in her. She's basically not human anymore. She survived Phazon, X-Parasites, Metroid DNA, Chozo. She has Chozo DNA in her. And her feats? Are we gonna go into her feats? Mother Brain? Ravenbeak? Ridley? What else? That's not even everything, too. The Dark Samus and the, Metroid Prime. Like... The fact that if you just look at her artillery alone, the stuff that she's able to do, the power bomb alone, how much destructive force it is, that it was nearly like debated whether it'll kill her if she used it in Other M.
Also,
like, that's just one weapon too.
Alright. Try to protect the some of the people here, but they're getting attacked too much.
I feel like people always underrate how strong Nintendo characters are. Like, I feel like they always underrate how strong Nintendo characters are. People look at you crazy. You say Kirby's the strongest Nintendo character of all time, possibly the strongest video game character. They'll look at you like you're crazy. When have you seen Kirby games and Smash Brothers? There's a reason Kirby survived
Yeah.
Galeem.
Okay. things are looking good. I'm gonna make my way through this door here.
And there's some environmental stuff that you could also choose to break too.
Yeah.
You never know what's in the containers.
All right, so here's our first major obstacle. So of course, I can enter into Morph Ball and go under small objects, or large objects. You can go into tiny cracks. I want to make my way through here, engage in this big fight.
Now some more space pirates, but we've got a mecha suit.
Okay, so coming up next here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to, this is going to be a big battle. After
What
this
in the
scene.
world?
I'm actually going to switch from the controls I was just doing. I'm going to switch to mouse controls by putting the right Joy-Con 2 here on the surface.
This doesn't feel real. This is a Nintendo game.
So you can see Demetrius is locking on to the enemies with the ZL button. But then at the same time, he's using that right Joy-Con to kind of fine-tune his aiming. You know, like maybe the enemies are a little, maybe you have to lead them a little bit, so you have to aim a little bit to one side or the other.
And I'm missing all over the place. Not there we go. A little bit of nerves. Oh, come on. There we go.
But it's really cool though that you're able to very seamlessly change between
Mouse superiority admitted. That's I didn't even notice that. Thanks for pointing that out.
If I take my hand and just
Thank
pick
you,
it up
Coleman.
off the
Wait.
surface, I'm actually now back to
Wait.
in the normal split Joy-Con mode, and I'll once again put my hand back down on the
Hold
surface.
on.
You see that little reticule pop up. You can see how fast I turn.
Yeah, the little tiny one in the middle.
So I'll keep playing like this.
Yeah, so you can just switch that on the fly. All
How
you
do
have
I
to do to activate
uncrop
the mouse
this?
controls
What's
is just
going
put the
on?
mouse, put the Joy-Con 2 flat
Give me a
on that
second,
surface.
guys.
Yeah.
My bad.
This guy, I think he's pretty low on health, so it'll tell me even in my visor. Yep, Eternal, 70%.
You're finish him off. All right. Sorry,
There we
buddy.
go.
Right,
Well, that's one of the cool
Collateral.
things too with the scanning is that some scans you need to do to advance in the story or activate certain mechanisms, but you can kind of decide how deep you want to go into the lore and like figuring out all the explanations of every element that you see in the game.
You can see this base is getting swarmed
Yeah, they're
with space pirates.
coming in real fast.
They're trying to blow the door here. Gonna make
Thanks,
my
Coleman.
way
Okay.
through them as fast as possible. Go past that room.
They finally admitted that PC controls are superior. I mean, I agree with you. I know FPS is superior on
Coming up is going to be my first collectible here. It's going to be my...
that old they kept the Metroid Prime sound. I love that. But yeah, I agree with you. I know PC is like superior when it comes to
You can see that at the
to
top of the screen, the
FPS.
99 there,
From what I hear.
that Samus
I'm not a
is
big
also,
FPS person,
adding
so it's
another
like
energy tank as an additional set of 99 little energy units.
Yeah, that's a good
I
point.
think most
So,
people know that though, because
looking
it
at
works.
the-
Because
the
that's why.
screen
Oh
right
well,
now,
I
on the
will
top
say.
left, we'll have
I will say this. There might be one that competes with it. And I feel like they're kind of replicating that a bit, but like Metroid Prime, the Wii version, was the superior version of Metroid Prime because you use the Wii remote motion. My brother loved using the nunchuck and Wiimote for I just realized that they're gonna have to find a... Oh, that's why they added the Joy-Con thing, because maybe it's like to have it kind of like... Well, I guess with the Joy-Cons you could kind of do it too, but yeah, like I will say that what competes with the Wii era is having that Wii remote.
the tracking meter for all of the enemies. On the top right, you'll have the mini map. On the bottom right, you have your missiles. The total that you can hold is at the bottom. The total that you have in your inventory is at the top. And then on the bottom left is all of your weapons. And right now, all we have are missiles.
Yo.
So here we're just identifying an example of
I really,
over.
really hope
See,
this
something
game
that, is gonna be
I hope
unique
this
that we haven't really
game...
seen before.
Oh no!
I hope this game's good. Is that a Metroid?
Watch out, it's a Metroid!
Oh.
But unlike normally a Metroid, normally defeating an enemy right there on spot, this one is actually fusing or combining with this enemy, powering it up.
That is interesting. I don't think we've seen before it's fusing with other beings.
So it's fascinating.
I think you got your work cut out for you here, Demi.
Yeah.
No pressure, all the pressure.
Just grew a 4-pack.
All right, so I'm gonna lock on a little bit here, just get my bearings. So what we're seeing here is there's gonna be a couple of weak spots. Ow, I jumped way too slow there. All right. No, I'm not gonna let him shoot this. I want to destroy the weak points. There's going to be multiple. Oh, you just want to keep throwing them at me, don't you?
So the weak points are those little green areas, but the Aberax can shield it with his arms,
Yeah,
but
it goes in like a
can
box.
also put this kind of yellow shield over those areas as well, so you have to bide your time before you're able to shoot it.
It kind of shifts from one to the other. Like he's never going to have all of those weak points exposed at the same time.
Oh, how am I missing? All right, I'm going to shoot these. You can dodge them, but it's better to shoot them just to get some health back. I'm going to absorb them.
Or even missile replenishment. That'll be handy.
Oh,
but as you can see, like, you have to
Try
get
to
the
dodge
angle
it.
right, because shooting missiles, you can see the deflect of the missiles, like, going off.
There we go. There we go. Now it's going to open up the main weak spot here. I'm going to try to get as many shots off as I can. He's going to try to hunt me down with that. Oh, I thought I dodged.
Get him in the back.
Yo,
The
this
key
looks...
technique there that,
yeah, this we could
Demetrius
skip
can
a
use
bit.
to dodge that attack is this.
Metroid, I don't need to say. I don't want to spoil too much.
Oh, yay, you did it.
Okay, maybe I'll look at the
Really have to
silent.
gauge where to aim, and you can see it was all about kind of, you know, finely tuned.
Yo, they even kept the
That
atmosphere.
was just a lot of fun.
Now, artifact safe.
Ooh, there's the man himself.
Now?
And there's Silex. You know,
Yeah.
He has 2 Metroid with him, which is also very curious.
Yeah. I'm sure we'll find out more
He has
about
2
this
Metroids with him,
interesting
yeah.
alliance.
You can see the battles going on back and forth.
Yo, Silex better be in the next Smash. Oh, he was
Great for the
faster.
artifact.
Oh, but, oh! Okay, I won't like. Okay, we're spoiling the game too much. We're spoiling the game too much, but that got me hyped. That got me hyped. I disagree. Consoles have no place. Just the PC gaming master race. No, I mean, I'm not saying it's. I'm just saying the closest we got to console perfecting FPS was the Wii, like, and a nunchuck for Metroid Prime. Like, I'm not saying it's the best. It's more of a joke, but I will say that that was a really neat. Like, they did a good job with that. At least for Metroid specifically, it worked. I don't know if it'll work for every FPS, but it did work for that.
In a very peculiar way. And that, folks, is a
Where
quick
we'll
look.
end it.
Yeah.
Yeah, just to give you a sneak peek. We don't want to ruin
Night Night says he looks like an evil Samus. They should really make a character like that.
full surprise, but hope that
Guys, I want Ravenbeak and Silex, like, in Smash. Like, can we please get both of them? I'll get so upset if we get Silex and we don't get Ravenbeak, because I'll be so disrespectful to Metroid 5. And I prefer Ravenbeak, at least right now, to Silex design-wise, and just his significance in the lore, you know? That's all I'll say, but, like, I want Ravenbeak and Silex and Smash so bad. Like, those are the easiest inclusions.
small
They're
taste.
they're from the best-selling Metroids currently. Like, I already know 4 is gonna sell like crazy. Like,
of what to look for when Metroid Prime 4 Beyond comes out. Well, thanks so much, guys, for showing
Yeah, thank
all
you.
this and talking it through, and hope you guys had fun watching that. Don't go anywhere. Stay tuned. Up next is Mario Kart World.
again? Mario Kart World.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Nintendo Treehouse Live, Nintendo Switch 2. Once again, I am Demetrius, and I'm joined here with BK and K. Together we make D and K. You get it? You get it? All right.
Ha 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 ha
So
ha
what we're gonna be
ha.
showing off again is Donkey Kong.
So funny. Oh, again?
Hi.
So they're showing, like, we don't need to see the games twice. We could see them once. I'm not trying to spoil everything. I can't see this. Let me see. Knockout Tour gameplay. What the heck is that driver? I know you guys are seeing that. What the heck is that? It's the little money bag. He's a driver. What? Nintendo GameCube. I mean, I guess I'll see a little bit of Zelda and a little bit of...
Hello and welcome back.
Here's
So-
a quick
Immediately
comparison
current.
side by side in real time.
Okay, oh, okay, the loading. The load times? Okay, it's smoother on the left.
It's not.
Who will win?
It's not close.
Yeah.
No competition.
Which link will win?
Yeah. So more time slaying monsters and less.
Yo, that loaded
Time
so
watching the loading screen, which is
smooth.
great.
It's just great.
We got perfected Breath of the Wild Tears of the Kingdom.
It really is.
And we've warped here into the woods, and this is a.
And look how blurry it is on
That has
Switch.
a lot going on. Like lots of things to animate, lots of Koroks popping in and out, the mist and the flies dancing in the sunbeams and everything. And the Nintendo Switch 2 handles it amazingly. It's super smooth.
Yeah, again, look at the difference in the lighting, the textures.
Yo, it makes Switch 1 look so crusty and like slow. It's funny because those games were beautiful, so like when I see this, it didn't like bother me when I played these Zelda games. But like looking at it side by side, it looks so crusty, and that's one of the best looking. The fact that that's one of the best looking Switch games, and it looked crusty right now in comparison. Isn't that crazy? It looks crusty. It's about to make fun of oh, it's the same game again, but dang. No, but like
Go for a walk in the woods.
I won't lie, like I know, like, okay, yeah, I get it. Like I'm not trying to make it a super big deal. Like we played these games already, and like, yeah, there's the whole like people used to emulate them for the 60 FPS already for years. But again, I don't count emulation stuff. People talk on that. I'm not into that because it's like, first of all, why are you doing that? Like, I want to purchase my games, you know? The only time I draw the line a little is like if it's an old game and they sell for like 300 on eBay or something. Like, you know, like Fire Emblem, wink wink. But like, you know, other than that, like when it's like new games, like I feel like I don't care about that because I'm trying to buy my games. I'm not trying to like illegally get games. I don't agree with that.
Korok friends.
I'll tell you guys this right now. When it comes to new games, I don't agree with that. Because I'm a game designer, like aspiring game designer myself. If someone was pirating my games, I will be upset. So I don't agree with that. Like if please don't pirate new games. Old games, that's a different debate because it's like they don't sell them anymore. So it's like that's not too big of a deal. But like when it comes to like brand new games and people are pirating, I don't agree with that. I mean, you could do whatever you want, you know, but I'm just saying that as for me, I don't agree with that.
Isn't like the light and like the details on the individual blades of grass?
I don't think just because something doesn't run 60 frames per second, you're gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna pirate the game so I could play it better. It's like, yeah, but that game you're enjoying still deserves compensation for all the hard work. So like, you know. And again, I'll give an example as far as classic games. If Radiant Dawn was on Switch, I would buy Radiant Dawn. That's the difference. The only reason I do this is because they don't give me a way to play. If Nintendo doesn't give me a way to play a game, I'm gonna find it then. But if they do give me a way to play it, I'm gonna purchase it and spend my money because, you know, it's fair. It's a fair thing. They make the game, I pay for it. Like, it's as simple as that. If they don't give me the game a way to play it, then I'm gonna try finding it because I want to play their game really bad. In fact, if they eventually release it, I'm gonna pay for it because, you know, if Radiant Dawn comes out, I want to pay for it because I want to, you know, show my appreciation.
Yeah, and we'll have a chance to check that out in just a little bit when we get into Tears of the Kingdom.
That's right.
Yeah.
And the difference here is just
Man pretends game dumping doesn't exist. That's right. You're right. Let me correct myself. I forget. People don't pirate the game to do the 60 FPS. They use like a program, correct? They use like a program. It could be that. Yeah. That's my bad.
I mean, you know, he's hanging out in the
But
forest.
regardless, it still falls into that like discussion. Just to bring it up in general.
Lovely. And there's little Koroks.
Listening to that music. Gorgeous.
All right.
So we're going to switch now into Tears of the Kingdom, the Nintendo Switch 2 edition. I'm standing here on the Great Sky Island, and you can just see the beautiful Temple of Time in the distance. But we're not going to stay here. I'm going to go ahead. Yeah, we're not here for
My
long.
point
I'm gonna go
is,
ahead and
like,
put on my glides.
a person who pirates, I don't really like. Again, I'm not those people like I'm like gonna judge you or do I care like so much, but it goes into the argument of whether like when people make the jokes like, oh, like you could just pirate the game, that's why like this is stupid. That's when I draw the line, because it's like, okay, but that's you, because you're doing illegal stuff. Like, I don't care. I'm talking about official stuff. Like, to me, I'm gonna enjoy this update because it's like it's a 60 FPS Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom on an official thing. You're enjoying it years ago on something that's illegal. I don't like, you know, if you're pirating the game and stuff.
Suits. We're gonna go skydiving.
Looking
here.
super sharp there.
And then Night Night says about the game dumping, like you're paying for a game and then I do what I want with it. That's okay because you at least bought the game. That's different. So, you know, I'm talking about the people that also emulate and then they're doing that so they could play it at 60 FPS. That's weird to me. If you're getting the game and still buying it, but then like, you know, you want to make it, you know, do mods and all that stuff, that's fine. I don't like that. That's okay. Like, I'm okay with that.
Oh yeah.
Especially if you have issues with the game and stuff. That doesn't bother.
I'm actually gonna jump and go directly into that chasm down there.
I'm talking about just pure pirating. That's the issue I'm talking
in
about.
one go.
And while you're doing that, I'm going to do a really quick rundown on just what we're going to be touching on in Zelda notes. So we're going to be speaking to the voice memories.
I will say that
And we can see that.
I do agree with the fact that, like, I feel you on buying games when it's available and emulating games that isn't easy to get officially. Yeah, that's basically what Yuki. Yeah, Yuki. That's exact. That yeah. That's basically my point. Like, that's where I draw the line. Like, you know, because I feel like, again, if anyone's hearing this in a VOD or like after the fact, like, I don't care if you do that. That doesn't like offend me or anything. Some people like act like, oh my goodness, they're so offended. Again, I'm always a casual person when it comes to stuff. Like, I don't get angry at that stuff, but that's just my view. Like, I don't agree with it, and I do think that people, like, if there's a new game, you should pay for it. You shouldn't do like illegally get the game unless like you're doing it for mod purposes and you own the game already. Then that, you know, no big deal. But
Link's location is updating in real time.
Yeah, that's right. On the map, every couple seconds you'll get a new, like, an update. I'm gonna activate the voice.
Or like when people justify, oh, you're not getting the
in real time.
They start saying like, oh, they're saying you don't own the game, so that means we could emulate it. They start making up these weird jumping through logic loops because like they're saying that the companies are saying we don't own the games anymore. Like, yes, you do. You have the case and it's on your system. Like,
to 100% I want to get. And now that this service is available, I am going to make full use of it and jump in there and do all the stuff that I've been like waiting to do. Maybe I don't know. Maybe I'll go for 100% Koroks. I don't know.
Yeah, once it's available.
Please proceed.
Sure.
Yeah. All right, how are we doing, Kay? You getting?
Yeah, you're getting close.
You getting close?
Yep.
Be around here somewhere.
okay, so they're showing off the app. Okay, I saw enough 60 FPS, so it looks amazing. It's great. I'm glad. It might actually make me replay it. I don't know what I'll do, but maybe
My name's Corey, and in
if you guys want to see it, maybe that'll give us a reason to play when we do our Zelda-thon.
Feature of Nintendo Switch 2. As you may have seen a little bit yesterday, Game Chat is a feature that basically the concept is bringing those multiplayer experiences together that you maybe had as with friends in your childhood in the same space, doing so in a private online video chat session. So there's multiple features of the hardware that brings that to life. You've got the built-in mic in the hardware itself. You can also use screen sharing, so others you're playing with online can see the game that you're playing and also where you're at in the game. And of course, this can work with multiplayer games, but you could all be playing different games as well and just hanging out in a casual space. And it works with all software playable on Nintendo Switch 2, being a hardware feature. And when you invite folks, you'll be inviting your friends. And we recently played a match together with some friends here with Nintendo Treehouse. So we've got a video of that in action. So let's take a look. All right, let's play some Legend of Zelda 4 Swords using game chat. Demetrius, BK, K, you
Four
guys ready?
Swords, that was a good choice. I see what they did there.
Right.
Zelda 4 Swords, because it's multiplayer.
We're right here. It has been a little while since I have last played this game. This is a cooperative adventure.
Yo,
We're
that's
each controlling
fire.
a different colored Link, trying to make it through the
And what I
exit,
like that the
together.
older games, the frame rate doesn't matter as much. So seeing other people, seeing other people's like screens and like what they're doing, it's more clear because it's not like a 3D game moving like, you know. So it's like seeing it like that. It's actually not as a big,
finds the exit,
not as big
let
of a
us
deal.
know.
Yo, look at me.
That's fire. I thought this was like something else. So we'll just.
Out the door and codge it.
What's this?
So I can actually do this.
Excellent work. Well done.
Wait, this is... It just hit me. This is 4 Swords Adventures. I'm so stupid. Wait, is it? Yeah, I think so. Guys, confirm this. Is this 4 Swords or 4 Swords Adventures? So I don't know if this is GameCube specifically, or they're just showing off, like...
Swords using game chat.
They might just be showing... Yeah, it's just 4 Swords. They're just showing off... Now they start talking about GameCube. I want to be here.
Link, then Link. Just kidding. We've got BK, Demetrius, and
Wait, that is
Kay.
4 Swords Adventures? Are you sure? No, they just took out the GameCube. Huh? No, because look, in this segment it's 4 Swords, then like A Link to the Past. Yeah. And then GameCube came out. Yeah, 4 Swords Adventures is the GameCube one, and then 4 Swords is the Game Boy. Yeah. Oh, he literally just said it.
Available right now, but when Nintendo Switch 2 launches, you will also be able to play that game using game chat.
That's fire.
One note as well, I forgot to mention in the upfront, is of course Nintendo Game Chat is a feature. It will require a Nintendo Switch Online membership, but there is an open access period where any Nintendo Switch 2 owner will be able to play at no additional cost up through the end of March of 2026.
Oh, okay.
That being said,
That's
let's
cool.
jump into a couple of other quick topics before we play some Nintendo GameCube.
That's cool.
The first of which actually is the Nintendo Switch app. Some of you may be familiar with the Nintendo Switch Online app. That is going to get a rename to the Nintendo Switch app soon, and it's got a couple of great features, one of which we'd like to showcase today, which is friending. Of course, using friend codes is still
Early
available
adopter bonus,
to,
that's rare
become
for
friends,
consoles.
but as a feature of...
I will say Nintendo's pretty good at doing that. My favorite early adopter bonus is the 3DS era. Because the 3DS was quite like a kind of expensive to people. That's why some people held off. Not that much, but like it was a bit, right? But they made that worth it by after they did the price cut, they gave the ambassador games, which I'm just gonna be honest, to this day that is the best early adopter bonus of all time, because that is the very reason. At the time, it was kind of impossible to play Game Boy Advance games, to think. Like, that didn't come out until Wii U, that you were just able to play, like, Game Boy Advance games like nothing, or even on Switch. Like, now that's, like, no big deal. But back in the day, being able to play Game Boy Advance games was such a big deal. In the same way, like, playing GameCube games. So, I'll give you an example. The Fire Emblem, and the reason I'm a fan is because of that ambassador thing that came out. So if that doesn't say it all, then I don't know what else could top that, because we got Sacred Stones, and that will cause my brother to play Sacred Stones. I would watch him. He'll get Awakening, and then I'll eventually join in during Fates. So, yeah. Hi, Beep Boop. How you doing? Hello. How you doing, Beep Boop? Good to see you. Hugs. Thank you for the hugs. I appreciate it. I should do a hug redeem. because I like hugs. Night Night says, yeah, N64 launched with 2 games and neither came with the console. That's right. Yeah.
The Nintendo Switch app, there will be an ability to add friends with QR codes. So Demetrius and I right now are not friends, but Demetrius, will you?
In my heart, Corey.
Just as a quick demonstration, we've each got the Nintendo Switch app on our device, and I'm going to display a QR code on my screen, and we'll see if Demetrius wants to scan.
Yes. Oh, it's a little hard to see.
You might have to just zoom out just a tad.
Send friend request. Friend request.
So, all right. And on my screen, I've got a notification here that Demetrius sent me a friend request, which I can then accept, which I did. So you should be getting a notification there that we are now friends. So simple, but just one other convenient way to become friends because, you know, with things like game chat being meant for friends, it's more fun.
I feel like I just missed something cool.
It was that easy to make friends in real life.
Chat, was that cool what they just said right now about adding friends? I feel like I missed that. I didn't quite catch that. I wasn't paying attention.
Bananas. One other note, we won't show an example of this one, but it's a feature I really like about the Nintendo Switch app as well, is you will be able to also automatically transfer your album from your Nintendo Switch 2 to the Nintendo Switch app. So that can happen automatically, including your images and videos from your album can be automatically within the app.
What I hated about Switch 1, you had to like take the SD card, put it in your computer. That's so complicated. Or you had to tweet every image out. That's how I used to save something. That's fire. You literally could just send it to the app. That makes so much more sense. And then download it to your phone. That makes way more sense.
On your smart device, which just makes
that makes way more sense. That makes way more sense. Why haven't they done that?
Things like
that's
sharing
so
to
much
social media
better.
all the more convenient. So looking forward to that feature. It will basically save the latest 100 screenshots or videos to the Nintendo Switch app. That said, maybe a quick hit on parental controls. Not sure how much of our audience today might want to use that, but we've got a couple of great videos that were released on YouTube yesterday, as well as our official website, Nintendo.com, that showcases some great parental controls features.
I'm changing the thumbnail, guys. I'm so sorry.
Or game chat safe and secure. For those younger players. So as an example, for those players that are under 16, parents would be able to determine when those child would be able to use things like video chat. With game
I need
chat.
to change my
so,
thumbnail.
Take a look
I'm
at,
sorry,
those
guys.
videos and the website for more information. But yeah, moving on. A little bit more. We'll touch on Nintendo Switch
I feel
Online
bad,
briefly
but like
as well. There's a lot
I need
to
to
Nintendo
change
Switch
this
Online.
thumbnail.
It's hard to believe it's been multiple years since Nintendo Switch Online launched, but there's been a lot added since its launch. So wanted to just give a quick shout out and reminder to what's available with a Nintendo Switch Online membership. So a lot of text on the screen right now, but to summarize, on the left, if you've got sort of that base Nintendo Switch Online membership, you get access to classic games such as Super NES, Game Boy, NES, over 150 titles, but also online play and compatible
That's crazy.
games,
When you
Save
put
Data
it that way,
Cloud,
150
Nintendo
titles,
Music, which
and
has
we're
been a
complaining
part of
about
today's Nintendo
prices
Treehouse Live.
of Nintendo
You've
Switch
heard that during
Online.
interstitials in between sessions.
Yeah,
Some
I
really,
need to.
really
You know
great
what? We need
music
to talk
on that,
about this.
app. That is a smart device app available for Nintendo Switch Online members, and of course, access
We need to talk about this.
F-Zero 99 and Tetris 99. Some amazing competitive experiences, a lot of fun. And then, if you do have a
Give me a
Nintendo Switch
second.
2 system, you'll have availability to game chat as well. So that's all kind of that basic Nintendo Switch Online membership. And
We
then
need to
on the
talk
right
about
side,
this.
if you've got the Nintendo Switch Online,
I need
Plus
to talk
expansion pack
about
membership,
people who
you get all
complain
of that
about
and more. Feel like the infomercial guy right now. But it's actually quite incredible because you're getting GameCube classics, Game Boy Advance classics, Nintendo 64, as well as Sega Genesis, some additional DLC access. And then if you're a Nintendo Switch 2 owner,
Yeah, hold on. We need to address this because We have got to address this. I was getting frustrated because the app wasn't useful to get the images. Finally, yeah, that's what I'm saying. They like fixed it up real good. They fixed it up real good. Yeah, I'm changing the thumbnail and the title. I'm changing the title. I'm changing the title. I'm changing the title. I am changing the title. I am changing the title. I am changing the title. Okay. Now we're good to go. Okay, boys. We need to talk. So, here's the thing. People complain when Nintendo finally got online that you had to pay for it. But I think what people didn't realize, I was talking about this with Brocho, like, people liked old Virtual Console, but I feel like they kind of underrated, like, how technically good this was. Like, yeah, it has the whole borders, we don't like that, and the way it lay out the atmosphere, but one thing doesn't have to do with the other. Like, that's... I had that complaint personally, but I'm talking about just, like, the features themselves. Like, back then on the Wii era, we had to pay for every individual title. Especially when nowadays, where that's so difficult, like, you know, having to spend money on everything. Like, you get Nintendo, okay, you pay for online now, but, and again, this always boggled my mind, because I feel like, if you're getting a Nintendo console, like, I almost feel like the people that feel like they get punished is because they're not a Nintendo fan. But, like, why do you have a Switch then? Like, you're there to play the exclusives, and if you know playing the exclusive, you most likely are wanting, let's say you don't know, like, the origins of some of these exclusives, like, you're gonna want to play these old games. Like, it boggles my mind how, let's make it simpler. Like, you pay for this, and you get all these games instead of paying individually for them. You get NES, Super Nintendo, 64, now GameCube, Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance. Do you realize how many consoles that you get all of that free? In the same way when they'll release games over time and we'll pay for them on Wii, they're releasing games over time and we're getting them for free from several consoles, even Sega Genesis of all things. Like, I don't understand. Like, and then, like, if you have the Switch Online, right, expansion pass, you get free Animal Crossing DLC when you had Animal Crossing. You get the whole, I believe you get the whole booster course pass for Mario Kart, and that has, like, what, 96 courses altogether? 96 courses. And you get that for free if you have online, which you most likely will. If you're a Nintendo fan, you have to Switch Online. Like... And I meant to say, I kind of forgot, there's a Switch Online, and then there's a Switch Online expansion pass. So, the original is only those three. Expansion pass is 64, Game Boy Advance, GameCube, which makes sense. It's like, those are the bigger games, so it makes sense that that will be in the expansion pass. Now, you have all that, and you're able to get all those games. And if you're under the whole family thing, which you could put your friends under that family plan, everyone gets the online and all the bonus features it comes with. I feel like people underrate those features a lot. Like, I'm under a plan on my family, so like we all have the features. We all have the like Mario Kart thing for free. We all have the like, all the money is going into those things. So like, I think that online is handled very well. It's just that the online is bad. Those are two different things though. My point is that people complained about Nintendo like paying for online before we found out it was even bad. So that's my point. Like, people were complaining about that. As far as like, yeah, the nitpicks of online being bad, yeah, I agree 100%. We're paying for that. That better be clean. So I agree 100% with that. My point is like the benefits you get, like that come with the expansion pass and all the extra stuff. It's good. It's just they need to fix that online. If they do, then we're solid. We're good. Hopefully they do. I will say I don't like paying for bad online play, but the NSO emulators are peak. First time I played FE4. That's right. So it allowed you to play FE4. That's crazy. Yeah, it's great. Oh, you didn't do the expansion pack. Okay. Nintendo Music? I forgot that existed. I won't lie. Is that the app? Wait, it might be the app. You guys will have to let me know. Yuki says you're playing a little bit of FE4 right now. Yuki out here trying to summon the FE4 remake. You know what hasn't happened in a while? Remember when I used to play something back? You guys might have not been around for this era. I used to always play something and then Nintendo will announce something about it right after. It used to happen all the time. I remember I got into King of Fighters, Terry got in Smash. It was like, oh, I got into Castlevania, the Castlevania characters got in Smash. I got into Dragon Quest, Hero got in Smash. Like, but I guess that had to do more with the Smash characters, more so than what got revealed. I mean, you could argue Tellius summons Path of Radiance.
Owner, of course, game chat as well, and then the
like you speak things into existence.
The Legend of Zelda, Breath of the Wild, and Tears of the Kingdom.
I get wanting to optimize the ROMs for the emulators, but there's no excuse for not being able to upload waves.
And then, last but not least, we mentioned it, but Nintendo GameCube, Nintendo Classics will be available as well. So that being said, let's actually go back to 2001 when Nintendo GameCube launched.
That's my era right there.
Here, who's gonna
Who was there?
Some games that are going to be available.
Who was there for the Nintendo GameCube era? Raise your hand. I want to see my GameCube boys here.
As you're going to be seeing here on the screen, we're going to be playing a couple of these games today, and we just wanted to go.
Where's my cube boys and girls at?
With the Legend of Zelda, the
Wind Waker, F-Zero GX, Mario Striker, Soul Calibur 2. Look at that lineup. GameCube was the greatest. You look at all four of these, and like it made everyone scream. Made everyone scream. Every single one. Wind Waker, F-Zero GX. Like that game was making people want another F-Zero. Greatest racing game of all time, apparently. Strikers, like people have been wanting Strikers forever. Soul Calibur 2? A fighting game that I played when I was a kid that wasn't Smash Brothers? It had Link? It had Link in it? Night Night says some of the best GameCube games and Mario Strikers. Oh, you don't like Mario Strikers? Really? No. I mean, I wasn't ever like the biggest Mario Strikers person either. But I feel like most people always say like it's the greatest thing to like sports game, Mario sports game or whatever. Me, I don't think that, but like, interesting.
Waker. I'm gonna go ahead and before I do that, I just want to remind folks. Some people may not remember this. If you go down into the settings option, you can actually turn off show controls in game. It gives you a little bit more real estate on the screen. So we're gonna go ahead and do that.
Wait, what? No way.
And specifically, that is that bottom bar.
Bottom bar.
Yep.
Yeah.
So.
That shows,
Oh yeah. Well, that was on the
We're gonna take
Switch.
that off and then play and jump right into this. So now I have a.
Okay, they kept the bars. One of my... I should make a video, top 10 complaints about the Switch too. That will be one of them. The only thing I don't like about the emulator... I know this is nitpicky. You guys probably don't even get it, but... On the the reason I love Virtual Console, I like booting up the game. I love like the atmosphere on the wheel. I used to boot up the game and buy it. It used to be satisfying. And then like the little bars on the side... The bars, yeah, I just noticed what I said. But yeah, the little bars on the side, the only bars I don't like. But like, these little bars on the side, I never liked them. I never liked them. I wish it was just like, I wish it was full screen. I wish it was just stretch. I wish you had the option to stretch out the screen. I prefer the screen stretch than having these bars. I don't know, something about it just bothers me. I can't get immersed in the game when they're there. I need it to be full screen. It's like when I used to play DS games on the 3DS, I used to not shrink the screen. I used to just let it blow up. I'd rather it be blown up. Like, I don't like it being... I don't know, that's just me. I like being immersed in my games. When there's bars, it makes me feel like I'm like... It's a subtle thing with me. It makes me feel like I can't immerse completely within the game when it has the bars there. I need it to take up my full view. And then on top of streaming, on streaming I already have bars. I have the chat on the right and the sound on the left. And then I have my layout with the Switch, my VTuber. I have a lot of stuff going on. And then on top of that, I have to deal with the bars too. Like, that's a lot. Which is why I will say this, it's not that of a big deal, because I could just take this and just go like, you know, hold on. I could just go like, boop, boop, boop. There we go. Now we have Wind Waker.
Save that I'm gonna go
There we
ahead
go.
and boot up just
See?
to kind
It's not that bad.
Get a little bit further in the interest of time, so I'm gonna load.
I forgot I could just do that.
All right.
I fixed it, guys. I fixed it.
Nostalgic.
It really is. Okay, I gotta remember what I did.
Wind
Instant
Waker.
serotonin.
Wind Waker. Guys, I think you guys don't realize this. Wind Waker is top 5 video games of all time. This is Brocho's favorite video game. This game right here, this game you're looking at is Brocho's favorite video game of all time. And it's, for me, it's in my top 5. Like, The Legend of Zelda, The Wind Waker, this game is the reason that me and my brother are Zelda fans. This game right here. And it's because of the Nintendo GameCube.
See this version of
This is the reason we're Zelda fans. This game is the reason I'm a Zelda fan. This beautiful game right here. Ocarina might have been the first Zelda game I played and touched, but this was the game that made me a fan of Zelda.
That's also another memory.
It's
Something I'm always gonna credit the Wind Waker for. It is the game that made me a Zelda fan.
I'm gonna make my way up here just to make
Some of the
through it and find
best music.
someone who was kidnapped. All right,
The most timeless video game of all time. Graphics have aged perfectly.
Nope, no, I'm not.
Like, it's a living cartoon. You look at this, and it's like, this came out in 2001. 2001, and it aged like, it's like a cartoon come alive.
Gotta cut down a little bit of the grass here, as always.
Like a cartoon come alive. It aged so well compared to all the other Zelda and Nintendo games. It's like
Okay, gonna make my way up here. Just to show
cartoon
off a
brought
little
to
bit
life.
More of that cool look. Make my way up to the top. As always.
This game looks so good.
It is. Tell them. This was it back in the
Are you
day.
spying on your
I
neighbors?
know.
I know, I totally am.
It's fine.
Don't peep on the neighbors, Demetrius.
I'm so glad I did the stretch feature. Never mind. I have no complaints. Switch to Virtual Console is peak because it's like I could just stretch the screen. I forgot I did used to do on stream sometimes. I just used to get lazy sometimes.
Make my way.
It's perfect. Perfect,
You know, I actually haven't
guys.
seen these scenes in quite a while.
I know, it
GameCube
brings
was
me
a
back.
college era console for me.
Yep, same.
College? I
and this is bringing back
was
some very
in
good memories of
elementary
playing with my
school.
friends in my dorm.
My guy.
Tetra.
I was in
Tetra
elementary
is
school.
one of
We're
my
talking about
favorite
baby
sidekicks
chill.
in all of the Zelda games.
I was
Tetra
in
is,
elementary
Yes,
school
There we go.
during this game.
I love how feisty she is.
Stu down.
Get him, D.
I do think Wind Waker has... I think Wind Waker has my favorite combat
You got him.
in
You
Zelda.
send him to the top shelf.
I'm gonna be honest.
Alright, let's
Like, every Zelda has top tier combat, but like, I think Wind Waker was the one that stood out to me because just of the counter. The counter is by far my favorite Zelda, like, feature of all time
Just hanging out.
in battles. That was so anime and
I know
like
we're playing in
so
2D
satisfying to do back in the day, and the little musical
So
cues.
happy I'm gonna be able to play this
The
game.
little musical cues when you do the counters was so satisfying back
It's going
then.
to be dangerous for me to have easy access to this game literally anywhere. Much easier than looking the CRT around.
Oh
the
man,
place with the
I want to play Wind Waker. I want to play Wind Waker.
Come on, here we are.
I want to play Wind Waker, guys. Oh, I miss Wind Waker.
forget,
F-Zero
okay.
GX.
Yeah, I mean, yes, there's the beginner class.
Let's skip a little. I don't want
It's,
to spoil
most
too
distinctive
much
clack in video games.
about F-Zero GX. I want to be blind to this.
Let's see, my only experience
Well, you've
with
seen
F-Zero
this.
is F-Zero
60
99.
FPS. And that was back in the early 2000s.
And I'm not good at that at all.
That's not because of the Switch. That's because this game ran this good originally. This game ran this good originally.
Great home for F-Zero in that way.
That's how peak this game was.
Oh man. Sorry,
The
if I'm talking
legend,
very
Captain
loud.
Falcon, is back. F-Zero GX.
Oh my
I feel like I'm not even noticing how big of a deal this is. Like, we're getting F-Zero GX, guys. That's a game that we couldn't really find. You had to spend like over $300, $500 on eBay. Yeah, you could emulate, but like, I didn't even try doing that because I wanted Nintendo to be the one to give me it. I wanted it to hit different when this released. I wanted it to hit different when this released. I didn't want to go on Dolphin or anything. I wanted to play this officially. I wanted to play similar to Mother 3, where I kind of don't. I want to play it officially. I want Nintendo to give it to me. Because these games are legendary games that are like people have been asking for
Out of 29 though.
for so long.
You're not last.
I'll take that positivity. Okay.
Keep it going. Keep it going.
Okay.
X on the 64 has 60 FPS? Really? It was 60 FPS. That's crazy. F-Zero games are always technical masterpieces. It's insane.
Oh my goodness.
Insane. F-Zero, look guys, the greatest,
You know what? Respect.
the greatest
I mean, that's way better than I would do,
racing
though,
game of all
so.
time.
My college friends
Soul
decided to take fencing
Calibur.
classes together.
Oh my. I just got a ooh, hold on. I just got a wave of nostalgia right now. This is the least game I expected to do that, but I think it's because this is a game I haven't seen since I played it all those years ago. Wind Waker I've seen plenty of times. F-Zero I didn't play yet. But this game, Soul Calibur 2, oh my goodness, I got goosebumps right now just looking at that mode select. I got goosebumps. I need you guys to understand, I got goosebumps right now. You guys low-key probably shocked that Soul Calibur was a game that I played in my childhood. It was, surprisingly. Surprisingly. We were kind of based. We were kind of based. But oh my goodness. Seeing this menu select after all these years, you guys know the feeling. It's for a game that you probably grew up with and like, you know, but right now seeing this, even just seeing this mode select just awakened like something in me from a time long gone. Like, oh my goodness, are you seeing this? This is like so nostalgic.
Oh, I was not one of them. I was playing Wind Waker.
Oh my goodness,
So let's see how much
it's amazing how clear it is in my head seeing this. Like, it feels like this was not so long ago.
Which I love. So if games originally had that option, you'll be able to turn on the widescreen option.
Wait. Hold on. There's no way he said what I think he said. There's no way he said what I think he said. There's no way.
Option.
Okay. Oh,
there's no way. They allow the widescreen. They allow it. I spoke too soon. They allow it for some GameCube games. He just revealed that. So they do. It is what. There's just no way. There's just no way. There's just no way. Oh my goodness, they did it. Guys, they did it. Oh my goodness, they did the thing I was asking for. They don't have the bars. The bars are gone. This day can't get any better. They got rid of the bars.
Let's see here. Let's go to versus
You
battle.
weren't wanting.
I was so excited to play.
I thought you were
Oh my
scared.
goodness, these characters.
Okay, I think so. One thing to note
Cassandra, this is such a throwback. Link, that's my main right there. Hero of Time. This is actually crazy. I didn't know this, but you guys know Hero of Time's my favorite character of all time in fiction. Link from the Ocarina of Time Majora's Mask, Twilight Princess. Hero of Time. This game right here, I think was even prior, if I'm not mistaken. I even asked my brother this. This was my first time, like, maining Link in something. Not even in a Nintendo game. And, like, prior to me being into Zelda and, like, into the Hero of Time games. Like, yeah, I played Smash first. Let me clarify. I played Smash first, but Link wasn't my main in Smash. I played as him, obviously, of course. It's not the first game I played him as, but as far as maining him, like, I saw him in this game, and I'm like, oh, that's a Nintendo character. Like, that's from, you know, I play him in Smash sometimes, so I'll play as him. And it's like, it's crazy to think that it was that long ago. Like, I played as this character. And, like, mained him, like, I would main him in this game before I would main him in Smash. Let that sink in. I would main him in Soul Calibur 2 before I would main him in Smash Brothers. That's crazy. Because you guys know me, I wanted Young Link back. And then when Young Link came, I freaked out. One of my most iconic reaction videos when Young Link came back in Smash Ultimate. Everyone is here. And I mained him ever since. But this was the first game I mained Link. It was Soul Calibur 2. So there's your Cho lore of the day.
Choose
And you guys know me, it's my favorite character of all time.
Was that your color in Four Swords earlier?
No, I was blue earlier, actually.
Oh, you were close.
Yeah, you know what? But I think this is my proper Soul Calibur 2 to
Yeah, guys, this is bringing me back. I was actually pretty good at this game too, which shows that it was like a... It's an accessible fighter, because I was a kid and I used to kind of snap on that. I think I used to play on hard mode.
Absolute favorite
And I actually used to be pretty good at this game.
Oh, you're just gonna sit there and block that?
We're not getting any RD today, are we? Yeah, no. It's Nintendo Switch 2 hype, shaky. It's Nintendo Switch 2 hype. We're getting nostalgia from Soul Calibur and GameCube at the moment.
Not anymore.
Nightmare. You guys remember Nightmare?
He's already dead.
Not to me. He's gonna start taking the form of the true nightmare.
My goodness, this brings me back.
Oh no, again! Oh.
The combos used to be so satisfying. Look how smooth this game was.
Well, nice. No.
Combos used to be so fun to pull off in this.
Okay. No,
My brother never even played this. I'm gonna have to tell my brother to like.
Go, Link, go!
They even had the iconic jab attack, rally jab from Melee. You saw that? They even had the Melee Link jab.
Oh, very nice.
You saw that? Go back. I used to love doing that. They had the exact jab attack that he has in Melee.
Go, Link, go!
I used to love doing that.
Yay!
And that boomerang's for backup.
On me with the bow at the end.
I'm not throwing enough things at you.
Yeah. Let's see if Link can do it.
A respectable one. Okay.
Okay.
Oh my goodness,
Momentum's
I
on
never
the
knew
side.
I would be so excited for this. Like, guys, I'm gonna be honest, Soul Calibur 2, like, I don't remember it too much, like, as far as, like, where would I rank it? I didn't find out it was, like, an iconic, like, one of the best games of all time until after I played it, but looking back at it, I think this might have been one of the GOATs for me, because, like, this was a great fighting game. It's the only other fighting game I got into besides Smash, and it's like, it's because of Link. Like, I'm getting so hyped seeing my favorite character, like, for some reason, now looking at it in retrospect, like, seeing the hero of time and featured in another game, like, I'm actually getting goosebumps. Like, this, like, I want to play as Link again, and play this game again.
There we go.
Because this game was so sick. Hey, you get to play as him, that's sick.
Oh, I didn't even get to throw my bomb.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, in the back of the head.
And it was like a 3D fighter. That's what made it cool. Like, you move kind of in 3D. The camera angles.
I would like to apologize to the fighting game community.
Even the original characters are so sick. Look at Nightmare.
To any fan of Link.
So iconic.
Apology accepted.
Soul Calibur. Look at these characters.
I'll go back, and that is a quick look, everyone.
Yeah. So we kind of touched.
I did not expect to be so in love with Soul Calibur. I won't lie, that was the surprise of the day. But like, I am so in love with Soul Calibur right now. I am so in love with Soul Calibur right now. I need to say more Donkey Kong. Now that we have extra time, let's...
Welcome back to Nintendo Treehouse Live, Nintendo Switch 2. Once again, I am Demetrius, and I'm joined here with BK and K. Together, we make D and K. You get it? You get it? All right.
It was meant to be.
So what we're going to be showing off again is Donkey Kong Bonanza with a little bit of exploration. So why don't we talk about what we're doing right now, BK?
Well, okay, so we are starting out in a different section of the game here compared to that earlier segment we played, which was an Ingot Isle in the introduction. This is a little later on in the Lagoon layer.
Yes.
The lagoon layer. So we are underground, farther than we were before. It's beautiful down here.
As always.
Yo.
Sorry, I can't waste any time. I gotta
Yeah,
get these bananas.
you got. He's a hungry boy. He needs his bananas.
Look how beautiful this looks.
Yeah, it was 3 in a row there. You'd think that would fill up his belly, but no, he's always hungry. One thing I want to talk about early, we also talked about this in the earlier segment if you missed it, but there's all these hidden pockets everywhere in all the different layers and levels of this game, including this one. So I want to go ahead and demonstrate that now. Like, we can actually just go ahead and punch our way down here.
Yes, we really.
I am in love with this game.
We really want to stress how important it is and how fun it is to just dig
Breaks,
tunnels wherever you can.
Yeah,
you
break
never know
stuff. We love
what
breaking
is waiting
stuff.
For you.
Perfect. You found something.
Right here.
Yeah.
There
Sometimes we just want to pummel things, you know,
All right.
release the stress.
Door number 1.
A banana.
Oh, banana.
That's 4 bananas in a row. If you want to play along
Banana.
at
I
home,
love
make
that
sure
they
you get,
brought
one
that
full banana
back.
for every banana.
Well,
I'm so happy about that.
Start because our objective in the top left corner of the screen is to find bananas. So we've already made good progress on
Yeah,
that.
absolutely.
So I'm pressing L to make music, which is pointing me back up above. So I better head back up there using this conveniently placed barrel cannon.
All right.
Oh my goodness.
There we are.
We started.
And now we have a quick shortcut in case I need to get back down there.
That's great. That's great.
I should probably actually follow this path, though.
Yeah, so we've got some buzzoids hanging out up
Yes.
here, and they're throwing chunks at you, which is not very fun.
Yeah, hang on, I'm gonna.
Imagine the
Take these on
speed
medicine.
runs of this game.
There you go.
Wow, and he took out a piece of the terrain with him.
I like that because it shows that all these enemies
Mario
can also,
Kart,
deform the
Donkey
terrain around.
Kong,
That is a giant chunk
Kirby
of
Air
stone
Riders. The fact they didn't even show Kirby Air
Really
Riders.
helpful. Did you punch upwards?
Like, it hasn't even been revealed, like, how it looks. It's a game that hasn't been shown
That would
yet.
last you the entire level. if
Which
you
means that's gonna be safe for a
since I'm holding
direct.
This convenient giant chunk of stone. This concrete slab here is actually too tough for DK to punch right through on his own. So I'll need to pick up this chunk of stone. You can see how
I
this
haven't
material
played a
interacts with each
3D
other.
Mario game on the channel, like officially, like a blind playthrough. Like,
Chunk off the wall there.
I've played on the channel, obviously, but when Odyssey came out, I played on my own time. Like,
There we go.
for this game,
That was satisfying.
Well, come down. Oh, so
if
there's another,
I, like,
convenient little door here to punch through, and I got a fossil hidden on the other side of it. So yeah, there, you really have to explore every part of these
like, oh
layers
my
and levels.
There are
goodness.
collectibles hidden everywhere.
When this comes out, we're
You can see
streaming
how
it.
there's just different shapes and sizes of everything too. It's so great. You can just go and explore it all.
Can we also just take a moment to appreciate the level?
I really
design
hope
here?
you guys
Like,
want to
can
see
we play a
this
game of
when
how
I
many
stream all
monkeys
these
we can find?
games,
Oh, yeah,
because I
there's so
really
much
would love to
love
share my
that little
experience
guy.
with you guys. I mean, I'll play them on my own time, but if, like, you know, there's not demand for it, but, like, I would love to share my blind experience with these.
These are actually salvager monkeys.
Let me say hello.
All right. Don't take kindly to outsiders.
Don't be scared, Odd Rock.
So Oddrock just has voice acting, straight up voice
That might be a
voice acting.
generalization, Oddrock.
Yeah, we just got here.
We just got here and talked to one monkey. Let's keep an
chill.
open mind.
Yeah, so Odd Rock suggests to go down there, but before we do that, I actually want to take a look around and actually get a sense of our bearings. If you follow this water spout here in the lagoon layer, if we follow that all the way up, you can actually see that is not the sky at all. We were actually under the seafloor. And
What?
that's the ocean slowly dripping down into this layer, which
Yo, okay, we're getting One Piece level worlds. Like, that is sick.
is
That's
a
some
pretty
sick
clear
world
sign that we're
building
actually
there.
deep underground right now. You can see we actually probably fell through that hole up above, which is where we
Like,
landed
this is a
earlier.
cool, that's
So
really
this is all
cool.
an underground layer of the planet,
Yo, okay, that's some really good world design. That's super
I want to
cool.
get down there in style, so I'm gonna
That's super
Oh,
cool.
yeah.
Love this.
Do some turf surfing.
turf surfing here.
Turf
Oh yeah,
surf.
look at that.
I want to explore a little bit. I want to get a
Do
good sense
some
of what's around here.
mow some lawns while you're at it.
I left all my bananas in
Get a
One
little more
Piece.
vanadium gold.
All right.
Yeah, no. Rip off a chunk. Like again. you
Wait
can
till
just pretty
Tears of
much
the
pull a chunk
Kingdom
out
was
of almost
crazy.
anywhere, any
No,
sort of
yeah, I won't lie to you, like,
Never get tired of seeing his face. Like
they're
that.
perfecting the quote-unquote
It's pretty much
open
all
world
I've been doing is
Nintendo
turf surfing.
games, one by one. Like Odyssey, it was like Breath of the Wild, Odyssey, Tears of the Kingdom,
All right.
this,
Good luck, bud.
maybe like two others I missed, but I feel like this game, it looks big, but like, again, it's not like
Yeah,
too much, and it's
it's
exciting,
grab
it's
a chunk
like,
of this boom rock here, which is what this material is
like this
called.
game looks
Can you
fun,
guess what it does?
looks fun, doesn't
You
look
can see it crackling with
tedious,
energy. I'm gonna aim at
which
this,
is
wall right
very,
here.
it's very
Oh,
risky
that's
when making an
hard.
open
Take
world
it out.
game, it could
Really
become
place it
tedious
Oh, and then
sometimes.
treasure chest. Yep.
Nice.
Yep.
Again, being rewarded for destroying as much of the terrain as possible.
Yeah. Well, there's
Like
another,
Nintendo's
door right
learning
there
as
that
they
you
go
want
with
to
these
do, but,
games.
you
It's
know what?
great.
Since we have
Blow
rock
it up.
and I
do
want
it in
to
style.
knock a little harder. Ooh, goodies. Sorry.
I think. Is there something else back there?
Yeah, quick hand
Yeah.
slap to pick up those.
Yeah, we see an opening. Go down there. There we
Oh
go.
my goodness!
Remember, you have to eat a whole banana at home if you're playing along.
Please don't.
Banana 3.
Very good. Oh, I want
He
to take
just
a minute
eats
to
it.
DK. Taking a quick dip here underwater. You know, it's
Looks
important
wonderful.
to rinse
He's a good
off.
swimmer.
Yeah. Always wash your fruit, everybody. Yeah, so we can punch her. Ooh!
Oh, nice.
Thought you could get the upper hand on me, huh? There we go.
Never.
That ought to do it. I'm going to go back and grab one more chunk of boom rock here.
Yeah, I was gonna say that looks like some stuff we could use again.
Yeah, there we go.
There we go.
Make our way over there.
Actually, you know what? I want to use it on the concrete wall, but I
I was
want that
gonna say.
fossil real bad. Just going to use
There
that
we
to collect
go.
that
Oh my
release.
There's a boom rock right there. That's what you use. Yeah.
And take out
Blow
that
it all
concrete
up.
wall there, too.
Yes.
That
Get
was
another
a
piece of
lot
treasure.
easier than using the stone to chip away at it.
and
That's
like,
for sure.
Oh.
you just keep going here. You can really wreak havoc. You can really punch your way through so much of this terrain. Really leave your personal mark on all surrounding
Yeah,
environments.
it's like, why go forward when you can go all the way around? That's just me. I just destroy it all. There's like nothing left.
It's worth mentioning that the destruction that you're wreaking is lingering. It's persisting.
Yeah, actually, you want to see something pretty cool? If I take a minute here and I go to the map screen, you can actually see all the destruction we're causing is reflected in
Look
real
how
time
wet
in the map,
DK probably
which I think
smells.
is the coolest
Why
way to
would
keep
you
track of just
put
how
that
much
in my
destruction we're
mind?
making as we go
Yuck.
along. Even that door that I
No.
knocked, you can see through that all the way into where we were. So these fully 3D maps are keeping track of what you're doing. I think that is such a cool touch.
It really is.
Yeah.
There's so much more to destroy.
Oh yeah. Sorry. Yeah. We should get
One
to it.
way to make your mark on the world, right?
Yeah. So, yeah. Let's
Make
knock
our
on
way
this
there.
door. Well, take care of that.
Not too shabby.
Thanks, bud. High five.
Wow, you gonna high five him like that too?
Grab more boom rock here. Can never get enough boom rock. Really appreciate boom rock. Yeah.
Here we go.
See if I can aim. Take care of
Right in
this.
the middle?
Turn style. Made
Hey, well
here.
done.
Thank you.
One way to solve your problem.
I like being thorough, though. We're going to go ahead and take care of all these.
appreciate that.
Yeah, take care of you, too. There you go. Quick hand slap to collect.
All right. Was there anything else? Oh,
So, yeah, hand slap again is a quick way to get a sense of what's hiding in the terrain around you.
Let's get through that wall.
You can see there's a concrete doorway there that I could punch through with boom rock. I could blow that up if I wanted.
Could do that.
But I like doing things like a Kong, so.
You are missing the gold fountain this way, though. I have to point it out.
But I got to my snack faster, so.
Yes.
Less effort.
Well done. Okay, yeah, let's do some more
Tunneling?
terraforming here.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's smash our way through this terrain, see what just waits on the other side of this wall.
A treasure chest.
Treasure chest.
How fortuitous.
Punching my way through here. Yeah, you really are free to carve your own path through some of these layers and levels. Exploration and destruction are kind of the same thing in this game, which I really enjoy.
You're making your way through here now.
Just another day in the mines.
And you are getting rewarded for destroying this
think
terrain
I've
as you
struck,
go
I've
through.
struck
There's
land.
treasure.
Lots of
Yeah,
treasure chests and
Get on out of
gold.
here.
Oh my gosh.
Go. Fresh air. There we go.
All the way
Yeah,
around.
so you can see I just dug my way
Yeah, I
through
just
that
got
entire
news from
wall
my
over there.
from Broke Show.
actually, let me get higher
Nintendo
up here and
confirmed
get
that
some
controllers from the Switch
That's a good
series could be
idea.
used with Switch 2, even the GameCube Smash controller.
There.
Yeah.
No, it's over.
Whee!
What awaits us.
It's over. We don't even need a
Area.
Switch 2 Pro controller.
For me to follow.
I mean, it'll be
There's so
cool
much
to
more
have
hiding
it,
over
but
here.
it probably won't be a priority right away. Probably like wait a while
think I
before
see
it get, but
somebody.
like,
We're visiting over there.
yo, okay.
Yeah.
We're just using our Switch
50 stone.
Switch 1 controllers then.
Turns into whatever I throw at it.
I mean, we have new Joy-Cons. That is the new controller, so like, it's not too big a...
Cranky Kong.
Whoa. Wait. Okay. This game gets better the more I look. We have Cranky Kong. He's here. He is here. So that means Diddy and Dixie could be here too. And Funky. I mean, that's still not K. Rool, but at least they're here. Okay.
Funky Kong.
Let's say hi to Cranky here.
Is it funny that, like, Cranky looks identical? Like, he doesn't get a new art style at all. Like, Donkey Kong just... It looks like they're from two different games. Like, he looks like he was pulled straight out of Country. And then Donkey Kong just looks like... completely different. What the heck?
Do you have to exasperate him like that?
It's fun. You know what? He's probably got a big, long rant waiting for me, so I don't know that I want to sit through all that right now.
Yeah, you know, we got things to do. We got bananas to find.
I will high five him. Hey, bud. Good to see you, Cranky Kong.
You need to be kinder to your elders.
Bye.
All right, so now we can go over here.
Ooh, yeah, I want to check out these pipes.
Yes.
Wow.
Perfect.
Yeah. Like I said, you pretty much leave your mark everywhere you go in this game. Let me hop up here, take a look what's in this reservoir.
Oh,
so we see a banana down there, and then it's going to be a good way to get it.
Yeah, so you can see this conveniently placed popper switch. Punch this, I can actually raise it up a little bit.
Nice one.
Go ahead.
Get it to one time. Yeah, you got it. All right, great.
Banana.
Oh, I'm getting drenched over here, though. Yeah. Yeah, another quick little chance to just take a quick little swim. Enjoy. We are in the lagoon layer after all. Why not take a little quick dip?
Exactly.
Yeah, but I should probably climb my way back out of here. Again, DK can climb on most surfaces in this game as well, so it's pretty easy to get where you need to go. And I'm going to use...
I'm loving the music too. I mean, Donkey Kong music. Here's the thing with Donkey Kong music. Donkey Kong music has a high bar, pun intended. Like, high bar to like... They have to go above and beyond with Donkey Kong, because I know most Nintendo series have a high bar set, but like, talk about David Wise setting the standard for Donkey Kong. So Donkey Kong music has to be like low-key better than Mario. Like, just base Mario I'm referring to. Like, I will say base Donkey Kong has better music than base Mario, I think. Let me think about that. Well, nah, Galaxy. We have Galaxy. Maybe I retract that statement. My point is, Donkey Kong stands up to Mario and the other Nintendo IPs with its music, but that's pretty much every Nintendo franchise. But, like, my point is that, like, David Wise music has, like, its own identity. Like, it's become something special within Nintendo's echelon of music. So, like, they have to make sure the music's fire. Be
you make it over to the next pipe, you should be able to.
I believe I can. I'm gonna...
I mean, Country Returns, I don't think was by David Wise.
Nice.
Which is also a returning move from classic DK
Well
games.
timed, well timed.
I could be wrong, though.
Bravery required roll and jump. You got it.
Did they bring David Wise back for Country? I think it was only
Let's see if we can
Tropical
get a whack.
Freeze.
And you've activated a Shifty Smash challenge.
I mean, that would mean they did a pretty good
barrel
job in Country Returns,
Yeah,
because
it's time.
it still
You'll have to really
still was pretty good.
Yeah, let's see. Go, 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 go,
You got it, you got it.
be precise about it.
go. There.
did it.
Ah, so I cleared all of that,
Well done.
which pops up yet another banana for me to enjoy.
This would be a lot of bananas if people eating at home, just saying.
Listen, are you a DK fan or are you a DK fan? Enjoy.
We're getting our potassium intake.
Oh,
today,
I will
yeah.
say something.
These pipes
I
are
just,
fun.
I'm
One
starting
other
to
thing
realize
you can actually,
something.
look and see, since we are
This is
technically under the
Odyssey.
ocean, you can see that all
This
the
is
ground
Odyssey
lit up
2
like
in a
ocean
way.
above us with that
We didn't get
cool
Odyssey 2, we
Yeah,
got this. And the reason I say that is because you could tell it's the same
Yeah, like I
team,
said,
even
so
the
much love
engine
and
looks
detail put
similar, but
into
also
it.
even the way he's
Speaking of
collecting the
every corner,
bananas, it reminds me
go down
you
this
of
pipe,
getting
find yet another banana.
moons.
All right.
It's like getting moons. Even the way, yeah, it's the same jingle.
5-3
I
bananas
didn't
ago.
just realize that until now. I mean, it's fine. It's not a big deal, but
Yeah,
like,
so that's another,
you could clearly
little
tell this
example
is
of just how
Odyssey
hidden some of
2,
these
but
bananas
it's
are. You
like they
really
just
gotta
chose
explore every
Donkey
nook and cranny
Kong
in these games. See if
instead.
I can make a bigger crater in my crater.
Yeah.
But it almost feels like they
Pretty
built,
satisfying.
they learned a lot of the
Yeah,
things
you know
from
what,
Odyssey.
I should probably head
They
back
still
where we
built it
came
from the ground up,
Yeah.
obviously,
see
but you
more what
could
was
tell
waiting
it's
in
the
that
same
earlier reservoir
team.
area. More conveniently placed boom rock. I will pick this up.
Oh, he did do
Go right
Country
through
Returns,
here.
okay.
Make my way through here.
That is some entrance you're making.
Ah!
Oh, he barely did
Yeah, so
anything?
these are
Okay.
Boopoid enemies. These are more.
He
bags
barely
for
did
DK to
anything,
fight.
okay.
And they're all in this area.
Get
They're
away from me! Get away! Get away! In fact, let me go ahead.
the cutest
Oh,
jump
they're
scare
on you,
ever.
they're on you.
Go ahead and start.
There you go.
Oh,
So a
okay.
convenient way to make a door. Pick up more fossils. I'm gonna work my way
Oh my
through the
gosh,
door I made here.
there's more of them.
Oh, there's just so many of these Peekaboopoids.
Did you get the last one? There it is. Okay. Well done.
Didn't like the way that rock was looking at me. Yeah. Oh, so you can see that reservoir down there. It looks like there's some action waiting down there for me. But before we do that,
There we go.
get out of here, Peekaboopoids. More of you. You brought so many friends to the party.
You thought they were going to listen to you? That was your first mistake.
Well, DK will just have to make sure that he leaves a lasting impression on them. Oh, hello.
I love it.
What a handsome looking, what a handsome looking rock.
Needs some dental work done though.
Go ahead and there you go. Oh no, sorry, busted lip. I'm sorry.
He only really returned.
So if I follow this path up over here, I can actually
with tropical
find
freeze.
strange portal here. I seem to punch through it, but just as we
Again,
have
Night
done
Night,
earlier in that earlier
still
segment,
the
by
reigning
making
champ
music
of
with the help
bars in
Bob
chat.
Ross, we can unblock that ceiling tape. Head into this first challenge.
He almost rivals me.
This is a really cool part.
This is fun, and there are challenge courses like this spread out all over
Oh.
the layer, and each one is a little
Okay,
bit different.
this I like, because this is like a throwback to the challenge courses that's so DKC inspired. I
and
love
requires a little
that.
bit different skills and abilities of the
I'm gonna
player.
Psych myself up here. Let's.
Okay, let's go.
Let's go. Let's go.
So this one's pretty much monkey bars, which is familiar for DK.
Gotta be careful. Oh, okay. Phew, I thought
It's
you
all
missed.
about
Look out below.
timing.
Yeah. Go ahead and get these collectibles here. More Banadium.
Timing or punching?
Oh.
Wow. That was
Careful, it's a long way down.
Yeah.
An infinity way down, I actually think so.
Oh my gosh.
Get out of here.
There you go.
Okay, all right. You're making us nervous.
Sorry. Don't mean to.
Oh, you're getting pushed a little bit. There you
Boost
go.
of confidence.
You're
How's that?
showboating too much, BK. Let's keep it going.
Yeah, I won't lie to you, I kind of forgot about the treehouse. I said I was gonna
Nice.
cover it, so it's like, I guess we did end up doing it. I just wish
Really quickly.
Oh, and a balloon.
we
so
did it
keep
earlier and
falling,
I put more
rescued.
focus
Which
on
is
it.
great. I can't say I'm excited.
Isn't there a treehouse tomorrow too?
So there are 3 bananas in here. We're only
Can
gonna
someone
get 2,
confirm
but a
to me
third one is
what are the
hiding somewhere.
treehouses
So,
dates?
in each of these
Tomorrow?
challenge
There's a
courses, you're gonna
direct
wanna
too
look
for
that
Mario
hidden
Kart.
surprise as the 3rd banana, but for now.
Yeah, we saw it on the challenge screen at the beginning where it showed 3 banana slots.
We're going to
So
save
let's
that one for
update
you guys
this.
to figure
Don't
out.
like competition. Get wet. My banana. Thank you. I'll never get tired of that face. Every time he sees a Banandium gem in this game.
Even the face is a reference.
Frothing at the mouth.
That's a reference to Donkey Kong Jungle Beat. When he'll get really excited when he approached like the bananas, his face will like he'll get all excited. Yeah, there's a Fires of Jugdraw showcase tomorrow. Okay, relax. You had to name it Fires of Jugdraw.
Good job,
That's
DK.
Never gets tired
crazy.
of bananas either.
So we'll hop into this big barrel cannon
It's
blast our
insane.
way back up and keep going in the lagoon layer.
That's actually insane.
And we're making our way back. Here we are, back in the lagoon lair.
Well,
Hope you're keeping
Triforces.
track at home of how many things are cleverly designed like monkey-themed objects in this layer. Again, there's a lot of very good art in this
Just
game.
saw on the flowers right there.
More,
They're back.
They're back.
So now I will
Way
finally
down?
make. Oh no! You followed me. Get away! Get away! Get away! Get away! Actually, let me try something else.
You know, spin
There
it.
you go.
Yeah.
Get away!
See, I would be running away at this point if I was him.
I should have left one.
DK does not run.
I left one. He could have. I don't know. More of you. Go ahead and work our way
I
down
just
here.
said DK does not run.
DK does though.
They literally have
I
Breath of the
do. I
Wild
run.
Shrines Donkey
What you
Kong
looking at,
now.
bud?
That's funny.
Oh.
Oh, they speak
Like
their
Rock
own.
said earlier,
They
that's right from
speak their
down
own
there.
language. That's cool.
Wow, and they just
Monkey.
gave you the cold shoulder right after, too.
Seems pretty bad.
They're kind of
for
growing on me a
reservoir.
bit.
Yeah.
Maybe the opposite of a reservoir.
But I still want Crublings.
Well, maybe we can help them out
Yeah.
while
Yeah.
we're here.
I
Salvage
do
monkeys
miss
seem
them.
to
I
be
hope there's like a
pushing up
surprise
Scrap at the Olympus, so
Kremling
it's probably gonna
moment.
be pretty bad for them if I
Careful
help
till you
them out.
catch it again. Yeah.
Thank
Or
you
like
very much.
Easter egg. That would be
One more
cool.
time.
Tag.
Well
it.
done.
That's so satisfying every time.
Man, being
They
able to
drop
play
such
as my
fun
boy
shots.
Donkey Kong
really do.
is
Okay, so
crazy.
here's a crocoid. You saw that first trio of bananas we got was called First Crocoid Crack. This is another example of a
nice
crocoid
catch.
enemy. First, I want to get this guy out of here. Get away.
Looks like he's wearing concrete on the outside.
Yeah, so hard to destroy, it looks
You're not
like.
going to be able to punch him.
Haha.
I'm not sure the mud's going to do much, or sand is going to do much
So I'm
either.
not
Way
gonna
down, it's way down.
Since he's made of concrete, I can't really make a dent myself, so
However,
I'm gonna have to rely on.
Oh
no! That could have been
I won't
really
lie, I'm so
bad.
sucked into the gameplay right now. I apologize if I'm not
Ah, yeah.
talking.
Take care.
It's
of
just, this is...
Take his
These
shiny,
games look
shiny
so
key.
good, I just want to play
that
all
was
of
just an
them.
inch closer to the boom rock.
I just want to play all of them, and I just want to
Things
get
would've gone
lost
down
in
a little
them.
differently.
So I'll give that key a good whack and unlock this void stake that's been blocking the way
Like,
down.
it's really hitting me. This is a new console. You could tell because the way these games feel, they feel like a new console. Like I feel it in me. Like this, that feeling never goes away when there's a new console
Thanks, Hot Rock.
generation in
We
gaming.
cleared our way down, and I
Like
think
this
that
really
reflects,
is like
one of the main objectives. Of this
It's
game is to
amazing
keep
how
working
you
your
could
way
feel
down.
it.
Find a void stake, smash that void stake, and then keep
And
progressing. further
a
and
lot
further
has to
down
do
on
with
the
just the
course of your
fact
adventure.
that
You
it's
can see
like
that
I feel like what's
Treehouse is sitting
advertised
down
with
there.
Switch 2 is just really just how everything's so
I think that's where we're
smooth.
gonna end our segment for today.
Everything's just a lot more smooth.
But it looks good though. All right, so everybody, once again, that was Donkey Kong
awesome.
Bonanza. And once again, don't go away. Up next is going to be Breath of the Wild. Give it a banana. See you soon.
Oh, he ate it. You saw that? He ate it at the end. Oh, that was funny. You know what? Let's see more. Let's see more Mario Kart. Sure. I'm sorry, I was so hype on Samus
Hi, everyone
shot
again.
Silex.
My name
That
is
was
Teresa.
hype.
For those of you just tuning in, this is
He
Nintendo
won up
Treehouse Live
Silex.
Nintendo Switch 2. I am joined here by
Open
Corey,
World Mario Kart and DK are
DK,
launch
and
titles.
Dutch.
Was not on my bit. Wait, DK is a launch title. Okay, good. Wait. So we're getting Donkey Kong, Mario Kart, and dang, Donkey Kong comes out on two of those. And Deltarune. So those are the launch titles. Guys, what are we doing on Switch, Miss? We need to talk. What are we doing on Switch, Miss? Because I was talking to my brother, like, this will be the first time that my channel wasn't emphasized during the Switch Miss of, like, remember, that was 8 years ago. When the Switch came out. My channel was only 2 years old. I didn't even, you know what that means? That was pre-stream Cho era. Like, that's when my YouTube was a hobby. I barely used to be on my YouTube. You used to see me, like, every half a year. But, like, now, like, streams become a part of my life now. So, like, I need to know what we're covering, what we're doing, and then how to split that within my own personal game time. Like, on Switch, Miss. Well, we gotta make this an event. I want to see you guys there. Oh, DK is a month after? Okay, well, okay, so on the actual day, it's like, we're definitely doing Mario Kart World. We're probably gonna be doing that all day. All week, probably. So we'll probably do Mario Kart World. We gotta finish Fire Emblem in May. May has to be the last Fire Emblem. April, May, like April, May. You saw what I did there, but like we need to finish Fire Emblem. Like we need to finish the Iron Man, we do Emblem Con. And then like if we do like another we finish Radiant Dawn. That's my goal. At the very least, all of those things we need to do. Emblem Con, obviously, no matter what, but because I already signed up for that. But so you'll see me there, but I want to at least finish that. Maybe we'll do another Iron Man, depending, like, you know, if it's Fates. We do Fates. I think that's what's got voted the most to do. Fates, GBA, whatever. Maybe we'll be able to do one of those. But when Switch 2 comes out, just saying, that's going to take over the channel. And I'm pretty sure you guys understand. Like, that we'll take a small Fire Emblem break. You know why I'm not concerned? Because Fire Emblem took over like the first half of this year of my channel. I feel like I spoiled you guys, so I made up for Fire Emblem 2. I'm pretty sure we're gonna get Fire Emblem announced on Switch 2, and that's gonna revive Fire Emblem on the channel. I don't know if I'll wait until that, but we know there's gonna be a bright future for Fire Emblem on the channel whenever the next the Fire Emblem's gonna be announced soon. Like, we know it's coming. So that's something to be excited about. Now, as far as our plans, we have the Nintendo Switch 2 era happening at the same time that our 10th anniversary on the channel's happening, so we gotta... There's a lot of stuff to cook with. So I think on day 1, we'll probably play Mario Kart World. And we're just gonna have a blast with that. Probably invite people. Brocho's probably gonna be playing with us. Chat's gonna be playing with us. We're just gonna be... I wanna make it a big community event with Mario Kart, cause like... At the end of the day, we're on Nintendo channel. We gotta go all out when Switch 2 comes, so... We got some planning to do. Cause... This ain't just like, oh, Mario and Luigi coming out, drops the game on stream. Oh, Zelda Echoes of Wisdom came out, drops the game, never plays it again on stream. Like, no, this is Switch 2 era. Like, these are games I wanna bring to the channel. So I also wanna see the support too, because I really wanna play these games with you guys and like actually, like, I would love to share that experience with you guys. Because Fire Emblem isn't my only thing I do, so I would love to, like, do this stuff too. So, like, if you guys are planning on getting a Switch 2, I would love to play with you guys. And, like, the support will mean a lot, so we could play these games and enjoy them and have fun and make it, like, our main content on the channel, because... I desperately want it to be like, oh, I really want to play this stuff on the channel. Really, really, really bad. So I hope you guys are excited. We're going to be covering Mario Kart World. I think that's going to be like a main. Shaky says Chosel's family membership's now gonna be Mario Kart World rounds, and then no one choice because we can't afford it because we got the Switch too. Okay, that's actually good. That's actually good. But no, probably not gonna do that. But yeah, Mario Kart World, we're gonna do a lot of stuff with that. Community stuff, because I feel like there's a lot we could do in Mario Kart World, and I want to see the potential that we could, like, I want this is it, like, we gotta, it's the next era. We need to have the next era of this channel as well. We're heading into a new era with the channel in general, so like, I feel like Switch 2 kind of symbolizes that, and I want us to capitalize off of that, because like, you know, I love Fire Emblem. It's always gonna be it's always gonna be there on this channel. But I'm also a Nintendo guy. Like that's me. That's really who I am. When I started this channel, it wasn't Fire Emblem. It was Ocarina of Time. That's what this channel was built on. It was built on Nintendo games overall. So like, I mean, back when I was a kid, I was always like, I want to be the next J-Wits. Like, that was always in my head, that was like my goal. It was like, oh, I want to be J-Wits. And I won't lie to you, I didn't know we'll end up with Fire Emblem was kind of like my main, I guess, thing we do around here. We've had so many arrows on this channel. I mean, Shantae used to be my main thing at one point. And I feel like there was just so many arrows of things I did. I've changed up a lot on this channel. It always was just what I was into at the time. And that's the thing, those respective arrows are always going to be a part of me. Because like when Shantae comes out, I'm going to still treat it the same. The people that are still there for the Shantae stuff if they're still here, they're gonna still see those Shantae things when the game comes out, and it's still gonna be the same. I'm not gonna stop. Because at the end of the day, it's me. Like, I'm playing what I want to play and what I love. So it's like, that's not going to disappear because it was there for a reason, because it's a part of me. So same with Fire Emblem. Like, even if I be more, like, focused on other games and stuff, like Fire Emblem, even though if I'm not doing my Iron Mans anymore, when a new Fire Emblem drops, you saw what happened with Engage. How that took over the channel for a while. We played Engage on Maddening, we enjoyed it. I met Night Knight, for crying out loud, one of my mods, through Engage. And then we did the PMU. And that was an amazing time. I had a lot of fun. We did that right after. Then now we came back and returned and did the Iron Man, and it's been incredible. A lot of memories of Engage. So like Fire Emblem, that's never going anywhere. Shaky says, I more so hope you'll be able to balance games since your Fire Emblem streak has mostly been Engaged, and I've been waiting for the other games for years at this point. I can't be denied my DS after those votes. That's true, yeah. I will say this, despite, like, Fire Emblem being a big part of my channel, it's been very, like, focused. So it's like Treehouse, Engage, and then a few classics in there, like Blazing Blade, Binding Blade, and New Mystery of the Emblem. A little bit of Mystery of the Emblem as well. Oh, and Tellius, of course. We play Radiant Dawn. So we did play quite a few Fire Emblem. And then cancelled Awakening. You know, then spin-offs like Three Hopes and stuff. And Fire Emblem Warriors a little too, but yeah, I feel like we could play more, obviously. Becky says, I need to know who voted for it. None of you are vocal about Cord Gaming. That's a crime. I know, I just realized that. Like, a lot of people surprisingly voted for DS Fire Emblem, which is shocking. I mean, one person wants me to play FE1, so maybe we'll just do all of them. Not that I don't appreciate Cord, I just prefer Benny Gaming. Oh, great. I never played... Like, I like how you guys always convince me to play characters I haven't tried yet. So even though Fates is my baby and I played it so many times, I have never used Benny to this day. So, like, you guys are gonna be able... Like, Benny is becoming... He's looking to be the next Louis, Shima, Barf of... You know? Of that stream era, only play that, so that's gonna be funny. Oh, and forgot to include my goodness, what's his name? Meg, and what's Meg's father's name? It's not coming to me. But yeah, Meg. Well, Meg more than her father. Meg is more they're like a duo, but Meg is like really continuing the legacy. You can't prefer someone in another game as an outing, you coward. At least say Macklin. That's how you pronounce it, Macklin or Dolph. But yeah, so I'm just really excited for this next era. Okay, so... Okay.
And we're gonna show
I should have
you
left
a little
this
bit
playing.
of Mario Kart World,
And I'll
a
just
new
stay
mode
quiet
called
doing stuff.
Knockout Tour.
All right.
Corey,
All
why don't
right.
you take us away and explain how we've set up this match?
Sure thing. So earlier today, we saw a little bit of Grand Prix, and now we're going to check out Knockout Tour. This is a brand new mode where you're going to have 24 drivers competing in this transcontinental rally where only one can win at the very end. And you're trying not to be eliminated at each checkpoint. We're in a you'll see
That's
this in a
fire.
moment, but before we jump in, you're saying that
I won't lie to you. I never get too excited for multiplayer Mario Kart stuff because I feel like we peaked in DS and then we never got that good again. I won't lie. I'm not that into. Like, I could never get into 8's multiplayer. They did say Deluxe fixed it, but I could never get into it, even though it has everything in it. I don't know why. I feel like they never quite perfected it like DS, and I like the GameCube too. And Wii was GameCube and Wii are like probably A tier, and then S tier is DS in my opinion. I think DS has the best multiplayer, but with like multiplayer as far as like the battle modes and stuff. But I do feel that this game could go above and beyond. And like the fact that this is a mode where there's only one winner, I think that changes everything. Because now it's like, that's more exciting than having a team. I feel like just being like, oh, everyone's against each other reminds you of regular Mario Kart, like racing. But now it's like, we're doing that in a battle mode, that changes everything. Because when it's like a battle mode, and it's like teams, it's like, yeah, whatever. Like, I'm sure they'll make it fun again, because it was fun in DS and stuff, but like, just the fact we're hearing a mode that's like that is already feels different. It doesn't remind me of Mario Kart 8.
Multiplayer kind of lobby here. I've got Coin Coffer as my character I've selected. And if I control the camera with the right stick, you can see panning around. We've got BK just really ready to go, jumping around, waiting for the match to
That's
start.
crazy, the way the control... I will say the exploration free roam is really different than... They changed the controls. Being free roam is like advertised as a thing. They're really going out of their way. You could tell the controls are different because they're drifting like very easily. And like hopping around, you could tell the driving is very smooth when they're not driving like for a race. You could tell the controls either change or because it's like the way you could drive around, it looks a lot more smooth.
But
so
since
like,
I'm the host, I'm gonna go
it's not
ahead
clunky because it's like back then if you would do that, it's, you know, the game's not meant to do that. You're supposed to race straight, but here it's like if it seems to be like built around moving in circles, and like so they made the game a little more easier to do that, which I appreciate. Like look how quick it is to turn.
150cc this time.
That's a new mechanic. You could turn really fast. Look at the way she's turning that quickly.
Put up a little bit for Corey and BK. These are no.
Yeah.
You could tell it's because the game is built around doing that now, unlike the
I'll take the vote of
past.
confidence. We'll see what happens. That's one of the things I love about.
Not really the game's fault, but DS single core is kind of lame with the character and track limitations. Oh, yeah.
This is my
well,
favorite
that, yeah, that's a whole
here
different
is,
topic, though. I'm just
every
talking
single
about in
match
general,
I play
like
to this is different because there's so much variation,
DS
so much,
battle mode and stuff. But yeah, download play was a little limited. The download play was cool. I'm glad they're bringing that back.
Where are we going?
Download play was cool.
Which one is it gonna be?
All right, we're gonna go to the.
I saw the course get selected.
Okay.
That's sick.
All right. So as Corey had mentioned, Knockout Tour.
No, I'm sorry. We gotta look at these characters. Enhance. Okay. Peepa? Peepa's a character? So, we have the little, like, money thing. The little money thing, right? As a character. Peepa the ghost. What the heck? Payanta is my favorite one. Fishbone. Okay then. Lakatu's back. Oh, these are the same. Oh yeah, and then Parabitty-Bud. Parabitty-Bud is such a crazy name for a character. What the heck? That's so weird.
Or is 24 players. We have 2 human players. Everything else will be comms. But
This is probably how people see the roster of FE12.
players out at each checkpoint.
You're right.
But what's really fascinating about this mode is that all of these
You're so right though, because there's just a bunch of like generics. As everyone looks generic. But I mean that as a compliment in this case, because for here I think it's cool that we get to use all these generic like Nintendo enemies instead of just the Koopalings. I think that's really funny. It's very memeable. Like I love it. A lot of people are gonna be memeing with these characters. Koopalings weren't as memeable. It was just like, oh, Koopalings, interesting.
5th place?
Where's Reese?
Staying close to the front here early on. But that could change pretty fast.
Wait, but what? Okay, this is a new mode. There's 6 laps. Okay.
By Birdo.
Guys, these race courses.
All these penguins
I kind of don't like that it's
too.
showing the players. I wish it was full screen.
Natural habitat
I'm
here.
not sure why it's not showing the
Yeah,
full screen.
on the right-hand side too, you see that top-down map.
Oh, see these guys. How come last time they showed the gameplay here? They're like zooming out.
Through our first segment, and since we only need to be 20th or better to move on, not feeling the pressure too much right now.
So you have to be at a high. Oh, okay, and we keep getting eliminated.
So you never get to a point where you're too comfortable.
Like that. Like that giant thunderbolt that just hit.
Yo, you have to be above 20th place or higher. Okay.
And as you see this on my screen, there's sort of this like
And people
rainbow,
start-
border. That means I'm getting close to the cutoff checkpoint.
Yeah.
Because I'm roughly 9th. I've made it.
We're both very safe.
We both get to.
So you just. Yo. So it's like a battle royale Mario. It's Mario Kart Battle Royale. Kidding, obviously, but it kind of gives me that vibe. You see, this is a cool mode because it has to do with the main appeal of Mario Kart Racing. My big complaint about battle mode is that because they haven't perfected it since the DS era, in my opinion, I feel like when you're playing Mario Kart, you want to race. So when you're making modes about racing, this is what I'm talking about. Finally, it took this long for Mario Kart to make another mode that involves the racing, the main thing. The fact they never came up with that is kind of, now I look back at it, I feel like I'm surprised it took this long. All the other modes were battle modes, but they were never like racing modes. Like, give me more racing multiplayer modes. It was always just basic racing, but now we have like, this is cool. You know how competitive this is? Everyone wants to get first place. That means the best players are going to be playing this. Because it's about who's number 1. There's no number 2 or number 3. It's about who's number 1. That means my skills need to be up to par like they used to on the Wii era. I used to always be number 1 on the Wii. I used to always be number 1 on the Wii. We gotta get back to that show era.
No, you don't have to do that. That's fine.
Oh,
skip that.
So close.
Oh no!
Oh, there it is. Ooh, wow, that's a little frosty.
Detail on that ice was crazy. You saw that.
Just gonna leave this banana behind me. Everything's
Attention to detail on that ice is insane.
Somebody would want that peel.
You got it, yeah.
Yeah, but if I just let it hit
Cruising
behind
up
me,
there.
that's one level of security.
I really wish this was full screen, like when we were watching it before. They put it full screen last time, but now they're not.
Transform into that hovercraft kind of mode. Oh no. Oh, I somehow.
The boosting looks a lot more satisfying here. Like when they do a trick, it feels very like when they land, it feels sturdy. I could feel that from here, and I'm not even playing it.
Yeah.
All right.
Like
so
the
we're now
movement's
in
a
the
lot
third
different.
segment, so the stakes are getting higher. You're now having to place at 12th or better to make it to the next round.
Keep it going, keep it going.
Music
That's one of my
sounds
favorite things about this
incredible.
as well as all this different road traffic you're encountering.
Oh yeah.
Seeing
Keep
6
talking while you're up there in first.
lap, like seeing the game not be generic 3 laps. Like the only one that was
You can see
8
on
was
the
always
YouTube
Baby
screen,
Park,
he
and that
has
was about
20
it.
points,
They
so
always
that's
kept it like
optimized
that.
speed.
I don't even need
Corey's
point
on
that.
17
You know what I like
points,
too? Is
Make that
that they're
even
expanding on the whole like 3 laps being 3 different
Yeah, I actually don't
type
mind
of
the
laps.
third.
That came from 3DS.
Safe right now.
Mario Kart 7, I will
safe
say,
because
did
DK is trying to
introduce
risk a
something really
game that
cool, and
you
it
can
was
get
that.
taken out
I
by
feel
a
like this is an
spiky shell.
expansion of that, because this is about like, oh, you go into... First of all, it's much bigger. And then sometimes it even goes into other
Got
levels.
some flying action.
Drive through all these different environments, see so much variety going on in the world
Like,
of Mario.
it's just a
Yeah, I'm loving the
complete
maple trees. They're very
evolution
pretty.
of that. And I think that's the problem. A lot of people don't realize how much Nintendo evolves. Like when you start looking back now, you go to Mario Kart 7. That's only 2 Mario Karts ago,
That's gonna make
and it feels like
visibility
that's
a
a
little
baby
difficult for
compared to
DK.
this game.
Oh no!
With the amount of stuff that are in this one. Like I feel like people don't realize that
Get to eat it.
when they try to defend like,
Coin
oh,
copper,
this
got
is just
20
Switch
coins.
1, but slightly better. Like no,
Alright, so
it's
we're sitting first and
not.
second.
Got a
This
nice
is
little
Switch
comfy
2
Leo.
Mario
So now
Kart.
that
Like
we're
you
in the
could
next
tell.
segment,
Let me enjoy
we're
one
like,
last
You
Oh,
could
Corey.
tell.
No, you're right.
And that
Oh,
just goes to show how good
Oh, no.
that Mario
Oh,
Kart
no.
Deluxe was, and that was a Wii U game.
So thank
Technically,
you.
we go by
So
base
thank
Mario Kart
you.
8.
So
Though
thank
to
you.
argue, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe
Can't
is
feather
like
your way out of that one.
a lot of people say it is a
Little
very
dump there.
different game from Mario Kart
Oh,
8.
you're coming up behind me.
Base
Oh, no.
Mario
Oh,
Kart
yeah,
8.
they
Base
gave
Mario
Corey
Kart 8 has a
little
lot
bit
of
more
problems
time to
compared
catch
to
up with
Deluxe.
DK, but
Deluxe
see what
has
happens. We
so
still have a
much
couple more
more than Mario
segments,
Kart
so
8.
with this
Oh, no.
fourth one, they're having to place at 8th or
To the
better.
point that
So
some
you guys
people
are
just
doing pretty
consider
good
it like
so
it is the
far.
Mario Kart
Okay.
of...
Get taken out
Like
by
it is
the
Mario
other
Kart 9
players.
So you're both kinda
technically.
out of the pack right now, but
Yeah.
On
no,
Switch.
That's not a permanent state.
Being Wii U
But if we're
wasn't
looking
like
at the
kind of
little
it was
mini-map
skipped
on the
over. Most
right
people
side of
played
the
Mario
screen, you
Kart
can see
8
they're
on the
catching up.
Switch. I was there. I was there during the Wii U days.
Passing all these toads and
A lot of people don't know that Mario Kart 8's like
They're just on their morning
10
commute, they
years
have no
old.
idea what's going on.
And now they're throwing bullet
Over
bills
10
at
years
you.
old.
Fireballs.
It's just typical road traffic in the mushroom.
It's very
Coming
busy.
up on the checkpoint.
I
Top
love-
8 make
yeah.
it through. Pretty comfortable first.
I
Yeah, the
love how
quarter is
long
really
these
helpful
races
there.
are
Yeah.
because it
Getting
feels
closer.
like
All
you
right,
see
fifth
this is
segment.
sick.
So now
This
you're
is why I
needing
would
to
get
place at
tired of
4th or
Mario
better.
Kart because
That's a
it'll
pretty
feel
challenging,
quick, and
yeah.
after you play all the courses, you get tired of them. But when they feel like an adventure like this, I think this fixes my issue with Mario Kart.
Yeah.
Is that I
loving
won't get
Very
tired
Blossom
because there's
because
so
it is
many
very on point for the
humongous
season as we're going
courses. It
into
feels like an
spring.
adventure. There's so much to discover and dynamics in
You can
each
just flip that
course.
car. You
There's
can
so
see
much
it's
to
not
study
automatic wipeout if you touch the
and how to
cars. You know, you
play
might
these
get knocked
courses,
up
so
a
many
little bit,
different
might go bunch of wheels.
routes.
You
And then
might kinda
different modes
stumble
where you're
and flip
competing,
around.
where it's
But
like
sometimes
as you
even when
go
you crash,
on,
you
it's
can
like
maintain a little bit of
there's
your
so many
momentum.
laps and people are getting eliminated. It keeps you motivated. Like this is, I thought Mario Kart 8 had the potential to be known as like the greatest racing game of all time, just by like popularity wise. To me, I don't think that, but like
Don't recommend trying
for
this
me,
at home.
Wii is still peak, and then I know F-Zero's
there you
there,
go.
but this actually has the potential. Just why F-Zero needs to come back and compete.
Because that game's kind of heavy.
Like I said in my reaction video, that like
Big responsibility. Oh no. Oh no.
I'll take it.
Nintendo used to compete with themselves with the racing games.
But it looks so good. Oh no.
Wow, Corey.
It's all right.
Ruthless.
They just had 2 peaks.
I want it back.
We are into
Casually.
the final segment now.
I want it back, Corey. Give it back, Corey.
All right.
I mean, you can't deny.
I still think F-Zero should have its own
It
identity
does kind of make the coin cost
by
having that
adding
crown,
some
so-
kind
I
of
mean, it's in the
fighting mode
name,
to it.
so
Because F-Zero, I
playing.
think, should be half like
Need all the treasure.
bounty hunter mission beat 'em up fighting style game and racer, like have segments so it could differentiate itself from Nintendo. Because I feel like Falcon Punch is so iconic, you gotta incorporate that in his game now in some kind of fighting segment.
Oh
Fine.
no,
Totally
Corey.
fine. Oh, it's not for me.
So, or you come out of the carts
I still got my score.
and see the characters.
I'm just holding on
Wait,
to my
F-Zero
super
literally
whatever
had
it
a
is.
fighting mode? Wait,
To avoid that spiny
I want to say I totally.
wait,
did
wait,
that.
wait, no
Corey,
way.
I
I
appreciate
wish.
you broadcasting what you have equipped right now. It's gonna help.
Wait,
me a
am
lot.
I
Oh,
that
boy.
blind to F-Zero GX? Did it have a fighting mode?
Okay, he's starting to close the gap here.
There's no way I went all these years not looking at F-Zero at all and not even knowing that and always thinking, they should have that in like F-Zero, and it was there the whole time.
Speed a little.
What? No way. Yeah, F-Zero and Earth, like, F-Zero, the Mother series, I did so well like avoiding those series. I've barely been spoiled by them.
Knockout tour online as well, so
and I'm like almost
human
27, and I somehow did that.
Hard CPU as well.
Yeah. You can only imagine that chaos though of like 24 players just.
I don't like the
throwing
fact, I will
items
say
at each
this,
other.
I don't like that this looks similar to Mario Kart 8. Like, even the layout looks the same. It's not that a big deal, most things look different in this game, but I don't like that the... I guess there's only so many ways you could do this display, and it's like, that's just a Mario Kart identity thing more than a Mario Kart 8 thing, but... I don't know.
But, it is nice
I guess, yeah, it was
some
always a
hard
Mario Kart
CPU
thing,
as
so
well.
scratch
Only
that.
imagine
It just...
that chaos though of like 24
Yeah.
players just throwing.
F-Zero X had Death Race, which is pretty bare, and GX had Mission 4, which is really fun, both single player though. And when you say fighting mode, what do you mean? Like, they come out of their carts? Do they come out of their carts? I don't see anything. Oh, it's destroy every other... No, yeah. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about, like, coming out of your cart and, like, there's, like, a beat-em-up style, like, you actually see the characters and stuff and fight them.
Cool. Well,
And use
that's all
Falcon
we
Punch
have
and
for,
stuff.
This segment, but
Falcon
don't
Kick,
go
all
anywhere.
that stuff.
Stay tuned. Up next is Nintendo Switch 2 Welcome Tour.
We can just keep playing, right? Forever?
Let's do it.
Whatever.
You want a rematch?
Is that
Yes.
where-
Oh, yeah. Right
Can
now.
I get
Absolutely right
a
now.
The
control?
crown
I
stays
wanna
here.
play. I want to play.
Okay, guys, I think that was pretty much everything. That was an amazing time. Please like the video if you haven't already. This was fun. I love this. Fun day looking at all this content. I know we didn't look at this. I guess we could look at this game. I'm tired though. Watch the anime, very true. I do want to watch the anime of that and Fire Emblem. The OVAs, I'll be fun. But yeah, you guys enjoyed this? Please support, appreciate it. Like this video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe on to see more of my stuff. And I've been the Chosen One, and I'll see you on Nintendo. God bless, take care guys.